the hell? That's strange. But hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Good morning. Assuming it actually went live. Okay, it did. I don't know what that was about. Hello, good morning, good morning. We are going to be playing some more Last of Us 2. Apparently, allegedly, I know I've been saying this a few days now, but allegedly, Oblivion remake is coming out today. At the very least, they're 100% actually having the showcase. You know, the rumors are just that it's going to be a shadow drop. They're going to be it's going to be one of those like available now type of moments. So we'll see if that's actually true. I still stand by thinking that it will be absolutely stupid if they do that and Oblivion remake is actually out like today. And the reason I think that that would just be really dumb is because they have a very big game, Expedition 33, coming out in just 2 days. So they would kind of be cannibalizing that launch if they did it this way. Also, it's kind of weird to launch a game on a Tuesday. You know, Tuesday, not really a... You know when games normally launch on Tuesday? Is when they have like an early access deluxe edition to try and unlock, like get people to pay for that and unlock it early on like a Friday. It's really like the only time you see that. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. But we have a little over 3 hours to play. Let's get right into it. As the title says, I have been informed Pedro Pascal has had a golf-related incident recently. They did the thing in the show, it seems like. And it's interesting to hear from people, you know, who are just watching the show that don't know the game or anything, because they seem to be taking it about as well as the people that played the game. Like, a lot of them are quite upset. So that's kind of interesting, is because I was wondering, I was like, are show people going to be as attached to Joe as game people were, just because of the fact that they're not playing the character, you know? That's obviously a really big part of like forming that connection with Joel. I feel like
are really gonna get us over the rapids.
I was just gonna do something. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. I need to change the screen a little bit. I think I'd cut off like about that much. There we go. That should be good.
Yeah. All of them?
Yes.
In just a couple hours?
I'm not lying.
Okay.
Stop the cap. Yesterday I also did try out the like roguelike mode that they have on here. And I gotta say, it seems pretty good actually. I was pretty surprised by it. Make sure the alerts got sent out. It did, okay. It seemed pretty good. I did a full run on the second hardest difficulty that wasn't grounded.
Okay, I see it.
And it was a little bit easy, I guess. Maybe just because I've been playing grounded.
She'll have to try to do the surgery with what Owen has around. It's not... That wouldn't be good.
Do you think she'll make it?
We get the supplies. Yeah, she'll have a good shot.
I mean, she won't have her arm, so...
Do you know our dogs can play cards like that?
I'm 13, not 8.
You're the size of an 8-year-old.
Do other people think you're funny?
No.
Relatable. That's me every time I make a joke on the stream. I'll just blame it on a tough crowd, though. Real tough crowd.
What's compartment syndrome?
If too much pressure builds up in your muscles, the blood can't move in and out of the tissue.
Tissue?
Kind of like the skin inside your body.
How do you know all that?
I grew up around doctors, like Mo.
Whole lot of no resources. I mean, I guess we're actually doing kind of good when it comes to everything. Got an okay amount of ammo and everything. Sure, everything's reloaded. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. I was kind of surprised that they decided to kill off Joel so fast in the show. I thought, you know, you got freaking Pedro Pascal, bro. You milk that, right? That's what I thought. That's what I would have done. You gotta milk that, right? He's a big old star. Guess not. I mean, fair play. Hi, Zacharian. Hi, Kenzie.
See if we can get to the top of this building.
We're gonna have to start taking
Been to the
bets for how
sky
many
before,
report of the
right?
week comments we
Yeah.
get.
You think we're gonna see a lot of scars?
Seraphites. I don't know.
You gonna be okay if we do?
I was yesterday.
Yeah, but those guys were hunting you.
They're all hunting us.
I didn't even get to read his comment. Crazy people are trolling at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. on a weekday. The average unemployed person, I guess. What a way to live your life. Damn, I'm kind of rich. I still don't really want... I guess I'm gonna, though. I don't know how many uses my melee weapon has. Looking sharp. Thanks, Sid. Yeah, I have a few meetings today. I had to actually break out the tie. Yeah, now I'm dressed up. I would consider this dressed up. Whoever turns up, I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're wolves or seraphites or whatever the fuck. Just save me. Please save me. I'll do whatever you want. I'll cut my face. I'll shoot up some Fedra shits. Who gives a fuck? I can't die here. I don't want to die here. Please help me. Please help. They're gonna find me. They're gonna rip me apart. Yeah, that'd be a pretty bad way to go. Just shoot yourself, honestly. Good morning, animal, by the way. Not gonna lie, the show sucked. Can't even watch it because Ellie's character doesn't even look like the one in the game. I don't have a problem with that. I just think it's worse than the game. I mean, don't get me wrong. The chick that plays Ellie is absolutely brutally ugly. It is truly an assault on the senses to watch that chick play anything. But, you know, If the show was actually really good, I wouldn't care that she looked like Sloth from the Goonies. Unfortunately, the show is just worse than the game, you know? So at that point, if the show is worse than the game, it's like, why would I watch it? I could just play the game, you know? And hey, that's what we're doing. So, but I totally get it. Like, she is ugly.
You okay? I'm fine.
You sure?
I said I'm fine.
But it's kind of funny seeing the show watchers go through, you know, what we went through all those years ago.
Getting closer to your tall building.
I mean, they really had the chance to change it, man. But apparently they're doing 3 seasons.
Bad down there.
So all I can really assume is that we're gonna get 1 season of, like, this season is gonna be Ellie, and then season 3 will be Abby. That's cool. If you look down, since she's afraid of heights, she starts spurging out. That's neat. Like, I watched season 1 because my dad wanted to watch it. Normally, I don't watch TV shows really at all. But my dad wanted to watch it, so we watched season 1, and it was,
We're gonna have to do a little zigzagging.
ooh, they got minis. Warhammer.
How long have you two been on the run for?
2 days.
Where were you headed?
I don't know. Just away.
So you're gonna tell me the real reason why they're after you now?
I did.
They want to kill a little boy because he shaved his head.
I wasn't allowed. It's a rule. I broke it.
Jeez. So why'd you do it?
I don't know.
Pretty punk rock of you.
Punk rock?
I get the impression you don't follow most rules.
I guess so.
Weird take. I find the main female character who was underage during filming to not be attractive enough. Brother, if she could be playing a child, it doesn't matter. She's fucking ugly. That's the point. It's not about, oh my god, my cock isn't hard enough while I'm watching the show. Oh, it's unwatchable. It's, this chick looks like she was ran over. Okay, she looks like a Down syndrome kid on a good day. All right? It's distracting from the show because of how incredibly ugly she is. That's what it is. It has nothing to do with her being hot. Come on. What a purposely disingenuous bad faith take. Look, what are you on about? I don't think Ellie in the game is attractive, obviously, but you can look at her and not physically recoil. Yeah, she's fucking weird looking, man. That's just all it is. I don't know what else to say. Has nothing to do with finding her attractive. Cart Reezy, you're trying so hard, bro. You're trying so hard. And also, I don't think she was underage. Just as a random thing. How old is Belle Ramsey? I don't know how to say her name. She's 21. She's 21 and she's born in September, bro. What are you talking about? Huh? During filming? Bro, she was not. It wasn't filming 3 years ago. What are you talking about? Season 1 was less than 3 years ago. What are you on? You're literally just lying. No, she wasn't. And by the way, people were saying that she was an incredibly ugly chick in Game of Thrones when she was a literal child. So, yeah, it has nothing to do with any weird chick. It's such a stretch, bro. If you think every single person, the hundreds of thousands or millions of people who are making memes about how incredibly ugly she is, if you think all of those people that are making the memes, reposting the memes, liking the memes all over social media, if you think all of them are pedos, that is a crazy worldview to have, dude. You must think very lowly of your average man. That is such a dumb take. Take 10% of the viewers with you. Yeah, I don't even know what he's talking about. We get hundreds of thousands of views every single month. And if not over 1 million views every single month. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, she played the little bear in Game of Thrones. Lady Mormont. She played that, and even back then on Game of Thrones, people were like, bro, this little kid is ugly. She is really ugly. Great actress, don't get me wrong. She's a great actress. That's what I've said before. I you know, am all for merit-based employment. And she's a fantastic actress. I have no doubt that she went into the audition. She killed it. She probably did better than everybody else. I think she should have the role. But I completely understand when people say she's very, very ugly. I can't watch it. I completely understand. It didn't really bother me too much in season 1, but I just didn't like season 1. You know, I wasn't a fan. I thought it was just worse than the game. I would have rather just played the game. But yeah, she is a great actress. She is. It's unfortunate that she looks the way that she does. And I can say this as somebody that has been, you know, called ugly my entire life. Has been bullied, you know, for being ugly and stuff like that, like my whole life. Tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of comments talking about how ugly I am online and stuff. So I understand. It's just the unfortunate thing is, like, if you get a bad roll of the dice, if you're spawned with, you know, the debuff of not being attractive, especially of being ugly, you're cooked. You know? It just is what it is. It's the unfortunate truth of life. Gotta head to work. Yeah, take care, dude. Thanks for stopping by. To the girl next door. We're Sam and James. We live in 302. Didn't know anyone else was still here. We're not scary, we swear. Leaving behind a freshly baked treat. Sam. Thanks for the cornbread. Oh, dude. Cornbread is so good. Marry her. My mom told me to give you this bottle of vodka. Hope it's a good kind. Why didn't you guys get on the bus with everyone else? My name's Julia. My mom's name is Heidi. Where did you find this vodka? This is legit. We stuck around because we heard some horror stories about the temp apartments. People left to police themselves, letting them rob and kill each other. We'd rather take our chances here. Let us know if you or your mom need anything. Sam. Thanks again. I'm gonna look for more cornbread mix while I'm out. That was a game changer. Sweet of you guys to offer to help with my mom. I could really use the hand. Gonna go out scavenging now, but back tonight. Just knock. Scars saw James cooking on the roof. They shot him. I killed 2, but 1 got away. I'm leaving our door unlocked and some supplies in our safe. Combo is our apartment number, then your apartment number. Take everything and get out of here. I can't leave my mom behind. Gonna barricade our door. Hope for the best. Your stuff's still in the safe. My aim's shit. If they get in, we're just gonna put our hands up. I don't know if that's the play. Our apartment and their apartment number. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand it's morally wrong for you average people who are nice and dishonest in your regular lives. I understand it's morally wrong for you to say what you're thinking. But the truth is, some kids and some babies, by the way, are fucking ugly. That's just life, man. Some kids are fucking ugly. Sometimes you see a baby and it looks like Gollum. That's the truth. Now, regular people, they're very nice, you know, and they don't say that, and they lie, and they're like, oh my god, your baby's so cute. And meanwhile, you know, I am not constrained by such things. I am always honest, no matter what. And that doesn't mean that the person finds babies attractive or children attractive. That is a crazy take. It means that the thing is just ugly, you know? That's all. Some things are ugly. Certain animals are ugly. Like, you can acknowledge that something is ugly without wanting to bang it. And it's just such an insane take. I have no idea how somebody could actually genuinely come to a conclusion such as that. I feel like you have to really, really try to be taking things in bad faith in order to come to that. Which is probably what was happening, but... How do I feel about the Pope's death? I'll be honest, dude. I didn't even know who the Pope was. People were putting it in the Discord. I didn't even know who the Pope was. I still don't really understand what he does or did. I guess he's like the boss. He's like the final boss of some group of Christians or something. I'm not a religious guy. I don't really care. I have zero thoughts on it. To me, the story is old dude died. All right. I mean, that's what old dudes do. You know? I'm gonna guess it's not 301. So yeah, it doesn't really... I don't really know anything. He's the president of the Catholics. I went into like the rabbit hole of popes. The president of the Catholics. Home sweet home. You think this was her? 304? Does it say what their last name is on the note? Julia. Julia and Sam. So we're looking for a J. That's an R. Yep, J. So 303, 304. Put it in the notes. What would you do if The Last of Us actually happened? I would actually probably kill myself. I'm not going to survive the horror. I would do the same thing that I would do in all apocalypses. I'd instantly start running my water and fill up as many things as possible with water. Bathtub, every single container possible with water. I would haul all the water possible, all of our resources possible upstairs. I would then go to town demolishing my stairs so that people couldn't get up, especially like zombies. They couldn't get upstairs. I would utilize a rope, dangle it over the balcony so that way, you know, we would have ways to get up. And just hold out as long as we could up there, man. Try and be as quiet as possible. Try and just hold out until it doesn't become too feasible to do so anymore. With all of our resources and stuff, I think we could probably last... I mean, if we ration properly, we could probably make it 5 or 6 months, I think. Depends how many of us are here when it happens. We could probably make it like 5 or 6 months. Just off of like the canned goods and stuff like that we have. And after that, we'd have to venture out. You know, start looting the neighborhood. Hopefully taking out threats. But, I mean, ammo isn't an issue. We have thousands and thousands of rounds here. We have dozens of guns. Like, that's not an issue. The issue would definitely be food. We don't have as much food as would be ideal. Okay, 3-0. 3-3. 0-4.
I need to look at that code again.
Okay, and we have 3-0. 4-3. 0-3. Uh-oh. Come on. 3. What? How? Our apartment and then your apartment. What am I missing here? Combo is our apartment number, then your apartment number. Okay. This apartment is 303. 302. Okay. Fair. That was a me problem. 3023 04. Come on. They had another update today. They've had 2 updates and they haven't fixed the fucking safes. Come on now. Not trying to crash out again. The Pope is just a pussy or was? I don't know anything about him, so I can't really make any statement as to his confidence levels or whatever he did or didn't do. Literally know nothing about him. Literally back to like the 400s or whatever the first one was. I would do the same thing, but go into the secret room we have. See, I feel like you're pretty safe if you have like a multi-floored house. You're pretty safe as long as you can just get rid of your stairs and then you have either like a rope ladder or just some rope and you guys are physically fit enough to climb a rope. Whichever one in my house probably could. Then I feel like it's probably just your safest bet to take out the stairs and use, you know, your rope or whatever. Like, you could still... I mean, I guess you could probably, like, climb up on banisters. On the, like, the side banister and get up. Maybe. Might have to take that out as well, but... It also depends how smart zombies are, right? If they're like World War Z zombies, bro, where they'll like climb on top of each other, then obviously you're cooked. Like World War Z zombies, I feel like we would all be fucked. I don't think there's any beating a World War Z zombie apocalypse. We're absolutely cooked. Those dudes are fast, aggressive, it spreads fast, they're smart-ish. And they have like the special infected. Oh, dude. You're done. The best bet would be Walking Dead zombies. That's like the goal. I Am Legend zombies. At least I Am Legend zombies, you only have to wait until nighttime, right? So like during the day, you can still move around, you know? Yeah, Kenzie, you'd be cooked though, because one of your little gremlins would make a sound. Like, honestly, I think that the zombie apocalypse would not be able to... If it was like Walking Dead, I don't think it would be able to actually happen in the States. Like, just to be honest, I think we have way too many guns and way too much ammo in, like, our civilian population for a zombie apocalypse to actually feasibly, like, break out. You know how many rednecks are just like, hell yeah, brother, I've been waiting for this my whole time. An excuse to kill the libtards, you know? It's just like, these guys have been plotting their entire life for this very event. They've got ridiculous resources. Like, our civilians have significantly better, like, militia forces than most entire countries. Probably than every single other country. Like, just our civilian force could probably shit on many, many militaries out there. Just due to the sheer volume of it. Like, no, they're not trained. But goddamn, they have overwhelming firepower. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. That guy just chilling? I literally cannot see in there. Is that a shambler or a clicker? I'm just yellow in it. I can't see in there.
Gotta get through there.
Oh, you're shitting me, bruh. You have to break the window. There's like no good way to do this. I'm gonna throw this and hide. I was hoping to break that window too. I didn't throw high enough. Oh my god. I just shit my pants. I was so ready to be cooked. Ooh, that was lucky. Texas would be a safe place for a zombie outbreak. I mean, a lot of, like, definitely a lot of the South would. Like, California is fucked. California is gonna be tough. Because, like, California has so many people and so few guns. They're cooked over there, man. Like, it would spread really... Okay. I was talking, bro. I need to take out the clicker. Ooh. Oh. Honestly, that was actually... I did that on purpose. I died on purpose there because I, wanted to throw the bottle better. You see me?
Heads up!
If I die here, I'm dying on purpose again. Yeah, can you kill that guy? Oh, W. Uh-oh. Where's the clicker? Can't see shit. Clicker? 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 Get out of the way, little shorty. Actually. Oh, that was good. That was good. Wait, not good. Oh, oh, what is that? Haven't seen that before. It queued my action. It queued my action. Since I was spamming the button to break out of the grab, even though I wasn't pressing the button anymore when I came out of the grab. That's cooked. Actually cooked. It meleeed when I came out. This is the second game. Yeah, that's the play. Yeah, this is Last of Us Part 2. I live in California. Family has guns in the house. Only problem is the ammo is expensive. Yeah, but you guys also have like magazine requirements and stuff, right? You have like magazine limitations. I'm pretty sure like semi-auto rifles have to have like 5 rounds or less in the mag. It's basically like Canada. Canada's pretty similar from what I remember. It's just like far lower rates though, because handguns are really hard, if not impossible, to like actually get. Here in Arizona, we'd be fine. I'm always very surprised when I find out how many people conceal carry here, because we have permitless conceal carry here in Arizona. So you don't have to take classes or anything. Every single person, if you have a gun, you can just conceal carry. And I'm always so surprised when I see like how many people conceal carry. I remember when I first moved here, I was working some like shitty customer service call center job. And there was like this little grandma. Oh, you're shitting me. Oh shit. There's this little grandma. And she was talking. Like we were talking about guns or something. I was talking with like 3 different chicks and a little grandma. And one of the chicks, her name was Legend. She was like, "Yeah, I always carry." And I was like, "Really?" Because like, you know, I've never really known women that carried. She's like, "Oh yeah, I always carry. There's like a really big human trafficking issue here in Arizona with the border and stuff. So like, I always carry." And then one of the other girls was like, "Yep, I carry as well." And then the grandma was like, "Oh yeah, I always carry too. I've been carrying for 30 years. And I was like, "No." And then like later she came up and she talked to me and she had her little purse and she's like, "Zach, look at this." And she literally cracked open her purse and she had a little fucking revolver. Like a little snub-nosed revolver in her purse. I was like, "Oh my God." It's like, Granny. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people carry here in Arizona. Thanks for stopping by, Dabba. That's very nice of you, dude. So I think Arizona would be fine. We got a lot of dudes with guns and a lot of people conceal carry. This is Last of Us Part 2. MDG. Genzi, I don't think I want you carrying. You're a little fucking menace, bro. I don't think I can catch up to this dude. God damn it, he's just going in circles, bro. You played the first one, it was pretty good. I love the first one. For me, the first one is one of the best games ever made. God, don't mess with grandmas in Arizona. You know, the scariest thing is that there's so many people that conceal carry here, and we also have, like, I think the #1, definitely top 5 for cases of road rage. So you have, like, more people than ever carrying guns on them, and then you just have more people than ever, like, full spurging out over traffic. It's a little scary, dude. There's a lot of cases of just, like, people brandishing firearms and threatening people and stuff like that because they got cut off or something. But luckily, you know, most of us gun owners and most of us people who carry are very responsible. Uh-oh. Where's that dude at, bro? He's taking forever to make his rounds. Doesn't he know I'm waiting to murder him? Oh, there he is. Finally coming back. Finally coming back. Hopefully the Shambler and him aren't right on top of each other this time. Where is he, bro? He's just freestyling his route or something. I have no idea where he is. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm alive. Man, that was weird. I don't know how he, I don't know how he aggroed on me. Arizona reminds me of Texas with everyone carrying a gun.
Yes.
You gotta remember, man. You ever play Fallout New Vegas?
How many Seraphites have you killed?
Why?
Curious.
Big iron on his hip, man.
I don't know.
This whole region, Nevada, Arizona, I mean, we're all gun-toting, freedom-loving, lead-spewing Americans. Everybody obviously thinks of Texas, but Texas was actually late to the game when it comes to quite a few things, like gun rights-wise, that other states were ahead of them for. Like a great example is permitless concealed carry. I think Texas was only like the 6th or the 8th state to legalize it. Like there were quite a few states, Arizona included, that legalized it ahead of time before them. But yeah, I mean, I totally understand, like, when I was talking to those chicks about, you know, carrying and why they carry and everything. Like they said, like, that one chick, Legend, she told me, she said, like, oh, yeah, I started carrying because my friend, or maybe it was her coworker, I don't remember exactly. Her friend or her coworker got off late from her call center job. She went outside, went to walk to her car, and as she was walking to her car, a van pulled up. 3 dudes came out, grabbed her, threw her into the van, closed the van, and drove off. And they never saw her again. As she was just in the parking lot of her job, the security was still there and everything. And yeah, they never found her. Because human trafficking is like a really big issue over there. Especially as you get close to the border. I mean, you could just... A lot of those people, they just grab pretty girls, toss them in a truck, and they're gone, man. Never see them again. They're across the border, like, you're never going to find them. And, so yeah, she was telling me about that. And she's like, yeah, that's why I started carrying. She's like, I would rather get in trouble. Because I told her, I was like... Because I don't carry at work. Like, I'll leave my gun in my car. I never take it inside. And so I was like, aren't you, like, worried about getting fired or in trouble? She's like, I'd rather get fired, you know, for my job and I'll get a new job over, you know, getting kidnapped and never seen again. I'm like, valid. Yeah, no, that's valid. I can understand that. It makes sense.
Picked up a lot of speed. I need you to be really careful, okay?
I've done stuff like this before.
Damn, that's a jump. I'm not taking that jump. You're a little psycho. But yeah, I mean, it's more of a fear for women. Which is why I think, you know, women should carry. I think it's like, the right to carry is far more beneficial for your average woman than your average man. I mean, it's beneficial for everyone, don't get me wrong, but the fact is, a man at least has a chance to throw down, you know, beat the shit out of his assailants. A woman is just, like, never gonna win against the average dude. I mean, I'm a very small dude, and I overpower, like... Okay, well, that sounds a little weird, but the chicks I've dated, I could very easily overpower, and I'm a small dude, you know? I'm not even an average-sized dude. You get the average-sized dude, and... I mean... The average chick just stands no chance. Hi, Ace. The amount of weird experiences I've had here, I want to get approved. Only people have guns are either lucky people, cops, or criminals. I mean, that's how Cali is, too, I'm sure.
Sure.
What GPU and CPU am I using? Exclamation point specs. And it'll tell you my PC specs. Nice suit. It's just a blazer, but thank you. Kind of you. Horace. Aaron will trade up for flour, cigarettes, salt, canned fruit, toothpaste, tampons, pads, any spices, cumin, oregano, red pepper, turmeric, cinnamon, etc. So keep your eyes peeled. We could use the extra ammo. Trading spices for bullets. Like it's fucking Dune. What do I want? Stability would be nice, I guess. I'll do recoil, actually. Yep, those are the specs. One of these days, that 5080 will say 5090, but even Walmart and places are listing them for like 4,000, 4,400. I'm like, what is going on, bro? Even the actual distributors are scalping now. Because the 5090 is only supposed to be $2,000. And then, like, you know, the partner cards are supposed to be more expensive, obviously. But they're only supposed to go up to like 26, 2,700. You have all these places selling them for $4,000. I'm like, dude, that's not the price. Why on earth is it okay for these distributors to be selling them for this?
Yeah, this building will take us to the building next door.
You know, it's bad when even the fucking stores are scalping. Time I stopped on the side of the road because I dropped something. I look up, there's a guy standing there trying to open the door with a screwdriver. Bro just got done playing Fallout 3 and he's like, oh dude, that's how you lockpick? Oh, speaking of that, did I tell you guys I almost got in legal trouble over in Japan? Because I didn't know it's illegal in Japan to watch any depictions of lockpicking. So, like, in any of their games, you play Fallout or something, it's censored when you lockpick. Like, there's no lockpicking in the Japanese. And I watched the lockpicking lawyer, and literally, I was watching a lockpicking lawyer video, and then I went down to the comments, and the top comment, it was like the Matrix or something. The top comment was like, "This video is banned in Japan." And I was like, what does that mean? And then I went into the replies, and they're like, you know, there were a bunch of people asking what that meant. And then someone was like, oh, yeah, it's illegal to show lockpicking in Japan. I Google it. Sure as shit, it is. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I don't know if they could get on me for that, but I was like, holy hell, that is an interesting law. It's funny because, like, no games even realistically depict lockpicking anyway. Like, I keep a lockpicking kit on me just in case I forget keys or something. I always have it in my wallet. I know how to lockpick. I've known how since I was like 16 or something like that. Thought it'd be a valuable skill to learn. And, like, no games have realistic lockpicking. Probably the most realistic, I think, is, like, maybe Oblivion. Oblivion is, like, kind of realistic just in the fact that, like, you're raking and you're hitting each individual pin and locking them up, you know, in the upright position. So that's, like, probably the most realistic, but none of them are realistic. Nothing down here, right? I looted this. Did I loot this? I don't remember. I'm too busy yapping. I did not. You haven't truly studied it? It's very simple. You take your tension wrench, which is just a little, like, strip of metal usually, and it has a little thing that goes out, so it's kind of like this. A little bit less. It's like... It's straight, and then it just has, like, a little bit of a thing. You put that in the bottom of the lock. Put your thumb like this to apply pressure in the way that it turns. And then you take your pick or your rake or whatever. You typically start off with raking, which is just, like, several different... It's kind of like a serrated little metal thing. It has teeth that resemble different lock structures and stuff. And you take that, and as you apply the pressure with this hand on the tension wrench, you just push up and you pull back. And so you do that a few times. You rake it. And honestly, just that is enough to get most locks. Like, it's kind of scary how easy it is to open most locks just with raking. But then if you need to, you can go in with, like, you know, like the video game looking pin. Some of them have little diamonds on the end. There's a bunch of different designs. But then you go in and you feel, and you actually push each pin up and then apply varying like different amounts of pressure on the tension wrench in order to get the pin to stay up, and then you move to the next one. The next one, once all the pins are in the upright position, you could apply more pressure with the tension wrench and doot, unlock the door, you know, or the lock or whatever. It's very, very simple. I think one of the things that keeps people feeling as safe as they do is the fact that people don't realize how criminally easy it is to lockpick. I think if the average person like fully understood how fucking easy it is to lockpick and how you can just open almost any like person's deadbolt, person's, you know, doorknob handle and stuff just with raking, which can literally take like 5 seconds. You just go in, bing, bam, 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 and open. I think people would be a lot more paranoid than they are. Like,
Dancing cats.
it's kind of crazy.
Time were weird.
Okay, well, I've never seen anything like that. I've seen something way worse, though. The Cats musical. You should see that, bro. Now, that's weird. That's some straight nightmare fuel. The guy followed me home while talking to himself about you. Riz. That's Riz right there. Look at that. You're still thinking about him. He won. Watching a guy use the rake method. It was very concerning how many master locks he could open and or batch. Oh, master locks are terrible. Yeah, master locks are fucking awful. But even like your deadbolt on your door, your doorknob handle, very easy. The one thing that's like super hard to lockpick is cars. Cars are really hard to lockpick unless you have like an actual dedicated little lockpicking gun, which you can get. They're not that expensive either. But to do it by hand is like almost impossible, because if you take your car keys, you'll realize something real quick compared to house keys. And that's that they have the teeth on both sides. Kukana. That is too small for me to see. Kukana. Kukanai? I couldn't see what the final one was. Sorry, Wither. I don't know what you said. Thinking about him because I was terrified. W Riz.
What the fuck? You know I can't do that, right?
There's a way around, if you don't wanna.
No, I don't wanna.
He's flexing on us. You know, one thing I find interesting is that the demographic of people that's really seem to hate any of the trans stuff and like
Your cousin.
calling people different genders. I don't usually hear those people complaining about Lev.
This way.
Like, I never really hear complaints about Lev. I hear complaints about Abby, but I never really hear complaints about Lev. And for those that don't know, Lev is trans. Like, the whole reason he got kicked out of the Seraphites is because Lev is biologically a woman. And so they have traditional gender roles. And she was set to, you know, get married to some dude or something, and she shaved her head because she associates with being a guy. English? I don't know that well. Well, that's fine with her. Chat is optional. You don't have to talk in it, man. But yeah, I never really hear anybody talk about that. Like, people always call Lev a guy. People always say he. When Lev is a biological female. It's just a little weird to me that, like, that doesn't get the pushback that I feel like trans characters and a lot of stuff do now. Nobody really talks about it when it comes to Lev.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Wither. It is English only, though. Okurasai.
Follow me.
How much higher are we going?
You're gonna be okay.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yes.
Don't believe me, man. I'm a liar. Animal, you said you were gonna be in the Baldur's Gate stream no matter what. You weren't there. What the fuck? What happened? Huh? You lied to me. It's pretty messed up, dude. I was just waiting. We were all waiting. You never showed. It's messed up. I did stream it, yes. I said I was gonna stream it at like 7:30, and I streamed it at like 7:30 for 2 hours. Thought I was playing this? No, I literally said I would be starting the Baldur's Gate 3 run at 7:30. And I started the Baldur's Gate 3 run at 7:30. Yep. It is. It is on the channel. It was the last stream. I did Baldur's Gate. Pass along. The elders have agreed to a truce with the wolves. They will stay away from our island and won't engage with any Seraphites passing through their territories. To maintain this peace, we must all work together. Our goals remain the same. These are simply different means to achieve them. I'm just fucking with you, Animal. It's fine.
This way.
It's fine. I personally don't think Baldur's Gate 3 is very watchable. You don't see a Discord link if I have one. I mean, you could do !Discord. That gives you it. Nightbot posts it every, like, hour or something in the chat. And then on top of that, it's in every single description for every stream.
Wolves never look up.
What does that mean?
It means no matter how many people or guns you have, we'll find a way around you.
Maybe you should stop saying we, since they're trying to kill you.
I must be blind. Oh. It's Lily. Oh no. They dead named her. Chat, post that on Twitter. Get them canceled. Oh. Wow, he knew exactly where I was, man. He ran right at my ass. There's nowhere to go here. I'm always glazing this game about giving me options. There's no options here.
You should have stayed away, Lily.
Maybe I can... They're just not peeking. They're literally just not peeking. Okay, we got one here. Jesus, that scared me. Bloodsoaker, thank you. Bro, can you shoot him?
Where'd they go?
Where indeed. Dodge, dodge. You peek me, I will blow your fucking head off your body, woman. I will blow your face onto that window. I will paint this room a different color crimson. Kira crimson. Square up, pussy.
The storm is relentless, but she guides us. Through the
That's
rocks.
nice. Shut up. Say your little prayer. Bloodsoaker, it's Seeker. Oh, I'm sorry. I was in the danger of being brutally murdered. Thank you, though, for the follow. Very nice of you, my dude.
Let me help.
I got it.
Did you hear what they called me?
Yeah.
Do you want to ask me about it?
Do you want me to ask you about it?
No.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Twitter would be happy. We canceled them for dead naming you. Permanently. How the average Twitter person thinks we should handle things. How dare you? Machete to the head. Yes. Yes. Very level-headed approach. Resolution. Yes. You've been watching since 5:30, so why not? Well, you're in the future. It's only 4:14 for me. But yeah, I mean, it's not like it hurts to follow. If you end up not liking the content or something, you can always unfollow. Following is free. Same for subscribing if you're on YouTube. It's free. It costs you nothing. It make number go up. Is that the first time I've ever plugged for people to sub? Or follow? I feel like it is. That felt wrong. I feel dirty after doing that. House breaking Rufus. Damn. Imagine him pooping on the carpet. Oof. Why is it dead in here? The Twitch is much smaller just because it's very hard to get noticed on Twitch.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh, I thought there was a bad guy. But YouTube isn't the vertical format, so if you're not a fan of that, you probably won't like the stream on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's pretty cool.
What's cool?
Like, impressive. Awesome.
Protect them.
If he doesn't know cool, why would he know awesome?
I wonder if your prophet had any idea what she was starting.
She saved dozens of people in ways no one can explain.
She blew up trucks and killed some soldiers. Not that hard to explain.
Have you read her writings?
Skimmed some.
You'd benefit from it.
Sure.
Alright, let's not play with the knife while I'm insulting your faith, please. You're scaring me.
Oh, that's kind of pretty. And a little creepy.
Bloodsucker's an upgrade? Could be. Aww. I mean, it was just a flesh wound. It's not like it went full through or anything, but still, yeah, you get a flesh wound, that shit's gonna hurt. More bomba. Bomba clot. I don't really want to make bomba. I don't want to make bomba. Make incendiary shells with that. I need to have more shivs. Then shivs will actually be worth making. Right now, they're just so not worth.
I'll go first this time.
You're on Rat King right now. You've accepted it's the end for you. Your arm is broke, so you're taking a break. Is Rat King that tough? This is my first time playing since the game came out on PS4. So I really don't remember much about the game.
Seriously, how high up are we going?
My condolences for your son.
Prophet Mel. He passed bravely. You should be proud. We are. Thank you.
That really sucks. Would be a shame if you blew up. I fucked up the throw. What made me wear the lovely suit? I have quite a few meetings today. Not a suit though, it's just a blazer. What's my GPU? I have a 5080.
Above us. It's an archer.
Where? Get in the grass, brother. Hopefully your arm gets better, dude. That sucks. Play God of War Ragnarok? I did when it came to PC. Did I? No, actually. I didn't play it when it came to PC. I played it on PS4 or PS5. I think I played it on PS5. Back when it came out. Call me broke in less than 3 seconds? Like, bro, at 5080, I'm broke? I did not call you broke. You just asked what GPU I was using and I told you. That's not me calling you broke. Most people don't want to spend 3 or 4 grand on a PC. You know, that's totally fine. That's totally understandable. Did I defeat the Nah? I 100% the game. I did all the Valkyrie Queen and all the dragons and all of it. That's a big bitch. Can I stealth kill the big bitch? What? Okay, that wasn't just me, right? I got robbed, right? Like, that was I actually got robbed, right? I'm not coping. Like, I actually just got robbed there. Like, 100% I got robbed. I won't accept any answer other than yes, I got robbed. That was horseshit. What was that? Those were both headshots. Those were both headshots. What? Bulletproof glass? There was no glass. There's no nothing. You know what there was? Empty space for a bullet to travel through into that big bald bitch's head. Stare, what did I do? You guys didn't do anything. I was just in disbelief. No, there's no glass. What about the Berserker King? Yeah, I did that as well. I did everything. I'm very thorough when it comes to playing games. Like, I 100% most games I play. Not gonna lie, you missed by a mile. You guys are actually insane if you think I missed. $50 to bubble wrap your feet real quick? No, I'm good. I don't know what that means, but what the point of bubble wrapping my feet is, what type of fetish that is, but no, I'm good. I cannot be sold, my friend. Or I guess bought. Kind of the same thing, I suppose. If you could be bought, you could be sold, but I cannot be bought. No? At least not for something as trivial as $50. That big bitch can eat a pistol bullet to the face? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. What is she made out of? She's fucking related to Wolverine, bro? Uh-oh.
Quiet.
Not even gonna bother shooting the big bitch. Doesn't sound right. Oh! I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press the dodge button, and I pressed the melee button while I was prone, and I don't think that even does anything. You die. Can I climb that? I don't think I can. Whoop. I'm choking. Yeah. Story of my life. Can I stealth kill this bitch? Like, how can I kill this bitch? Get out of the way, you little bald child. I don't know how to kill the big bitch. Take care, Bloodseeker. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Have a good one. Wanted to see me fight the Rat King? Well, I'll get there eventually, that's for sure. Is he coming all the way over here? He is. Okay, well. What's up, Olga? I can melee that chick. Oh! Lev. Oh! I'm stuck. Drop. 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 Prone. Ow. I'm surprised I lived.
Where'd they go? Scour the room. Hunt them down.
You seem like a bit of a character, Soulburn. I'll give you that. I have no idea what armor I used, Garv. I'm pretty sure the Ragnarok playthrough is still on the channel, though. You could go back and check. Let me up! Actually use this up. Soulburn, I don't know what that is, man. One right above me. Ooh. Almost spotted. I am in the darkness. Sheldo, English only, man. I don't know what type of Harry Potter fucking language you're writing in, but English only.
We're good.
Bro's reciting spells and shit. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course. You could just... I literally can't move.
Come on, quick!
That is so fucking stupid. I couldn't move. I was stuck. And he could just perfectly shoot me. He could perfectly shoot me in between the stairs, bro. I love that.
I don't see them. Find where they're hiding.
You gotta love grounded mode. There's 3. There's 2 down here, 1 up top. He put his hand up. That's crazy. That's crazy. He put his hand up, so it ate the shot. I'll give it to them. That's some really good hitbox work. That's actually pretty cool. Get out of the way, child. Get out of the way, you fucking dumb kid. I hate children. I hate them. Yep. Yep, I love it. Why do I look like a cross between Patrick Bateman and Sid from Ice Age? Literally have nothing in common with Sid from Ice Age. Patrick Bateman, I could see, because he would probably mog you just like this. Yeah, I could see Patrick Bateman. Oh, big bitch alert, big bitch alert. Yeah, at least I don't love children. No, I fucking hate kids, man. Kids are the worst. I don't know how people like them. This kid needs to just get out of the way, bro. I swear I'm about to crash out with this child. About to roundhouse kick this little midget in the fucking face. Oversized suit, reveal you have no sense of aesthetics and were raised by your mother. That's literally incredibly inaccurate. And I just got back from Japan, and let me tell you, bro. You could say whatever you want. I have never been eyed up and down like I was in Japan. They wanted me so bad, brother. So whatever cope you wanna have, not gonna work on me, man. Oh, I don't think that gun will one shot. Whoa! Blazers also, it fits me just fine. It's a Japanese blazer, so they have different types of style and aesthetic. They're not big about broad shoulders and like really thin waists over there. Ooh. Who's breathing in my ear? Is that me? Why does she sound like she's inside of me? The hell? Oh! Not inside of me, not quite, but damn close. You want to go to Kyoto? Nagasaki? Yeah, I was just in Japan for a little over 3 weeks. It's fucking awesome, dude. Highly recommend it. It's great. Definitely cemented my decision to buy a house down there in the next like 10-15 years. Highly recommend. And it's really not as expensive as I thought. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't really have a choice. Hi, Zigzag. Yeah, we're just using resources at this point. I don't know where the chick is, though. All right, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. This is indeed Roblox, yeah. The new texture pack goes crazy. I can't save your soul. But they use guns. I thought they're all about old technology bad. How are they going to use guns then? Is that kind of counterintuitive? Get out of the way, child. God, you annoy me. I don't see them. Oh, there's one. I think there's one above me. Yep. I think there's this one across from me, and then the one above me. This might be a good place to wait for them to drop down. Maybe just old guns? I don't know. Oh. Sorry, your friend's dead. Nothing personal. Motherfucker. There's at least one more. And it sounds like they're just holding an angle, not peeking. I don't know where though. Oh! Talking about holding an angle. Yep. Literally holding an angle up top. I love it. Soulburn, I once again, I have no idea what you're talking about, but if you're talking about some sort of exploit or something, I'm not going to exploit. Man, I rebutted everything that guy said, and he had literally... He just had no comeback. I was hoping he would try and be smart again so I could rebuttal a couple other things he was gonna say. You gotta love a troll that is spending their free time at 4:39 a.m. on a weekday, leaving hate comments online, attempting to psychoanalyze a person they've never met and they've probably never watched any of their content. You've gotta love it.
They've got a boat. Love us. It's the apostate!
Okay.
Oh no, Abby!
Oh, oh, that's right. I had to pull it out. I don't remember how to pull it out. Oh, Q. There we go. Tommy's the goat. That wasn't Tommy that sniped me. I'm not to that section yet. Dude, I hate fighting here because it's just like so many like little gaps that are really hard for me to aim through, but the AI has aimbot, so like it's super easy for them. And they just never miss. This is grounded. Hence all the deaths. I tried the little roguelike mode that they have. I tried it on the second hardest difficulty. Oh my god, that is so much easier than grounded. It's insane. I disagree. I think grounded in the first game was like done perfectly. It was done really well. I think grounded in this game is just cock and ball torture, dude. It's like so much harder and so much less realistic. Like for anybody that doesn't know, grounded mode in Last of Us 1 actually made you do more damage, but you took more damage. So like it made the hunting rifle, for example. The hunting rifle was always a one-shot kill in Last of Us 1 Grounded, which was an awesome change. What? Okay. Okay. All right. I love that. In this game, it doesn't change any of your damage. So like you still have to two-shot headshot the big enemies with weaker guns. You still have to get a headshot with the hunting rifle on even normal enemies. It does not increase your damage at all. It does not. It also, in the first game, it makes your revolver do more damage. Your revolver does not do more damage in Grounded on this one. Shut up. Go, woman. What are you doing? So sorry for distracting you. Oh, it's fine. I don't care if I die in a video game. I've already died a bajillion times. What's one more, you know?
Anyone see them? Scour the roof. Track them down.
But yeah, I think Grounded is done way, way better in the first game versus this one. In this one, like, they have wall hacks. They know exactly where you are. They barely conceal the fact that they know exactly where you are. You still have, like, the silly damage profile of, like, having to shoot the big guys in the head twice and everything. Yeah. But you also just find, like, no... you find no resources. Can we ban the Soulburn guy? I think he's just like schizo or something. I don't know. He's acting like a retard. I don't know what he's talking about. He's just talking gibberish in chat the whole time. Talking about frogs and pickleball and God knows what else. Can we ban this guy? I gave him a chance to start like speaking normal English, but I don't know. He's having some episode or something, and I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be here when he snaps. Oh no, not the happy poop. Thank you for the happy poop, TS. It's very nice of him. So I think there's 3 more. They're all just on the high ground. What the? Oh my god. I thought you were a bad guy. Did I just get fucking spotted? What the? Did that just disappear and reappear? Okay, there's a guy there. Dude, they're all just they're camping. They're just camping on the high ground, bro. There's nothing I can do here. There's 2 ways up, and both of them are so fucking exposed. There's 3 guys up there. What is a man to do? Fuck you. I think I just saw him through the floor. I chill. They ban like 3 more people to equal Oscar. this no return? No, this is just grounded. Grounded campaign. We want to bet this bitch is in the same exact spot she killed me last time. She's just sitting up here in a little sniper overlook with her stupid one-shot rifle. I guarantee it, bro. I hear you, bitch. Stop acting like you're moving. We all know you're not moving. Oh, she's actually moving. Is that all of them? Surely.
Fuck these scars.
Seraphites.
Whatever.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Never heard a Seraphite cussing before.
It's my first time.
Lev's cute. I like Lev. I think Lev's a good character. I like Lev and Yara, honestly. I mean, not when Lev is just like crouching around in the way, causing me to die because I can't fucking move. Then I hate the little brat. I wish the Seraphites would catch him and scalp him. But you know, other than that. Big brolic bitch. Is that really all the materials? Oh. Yeah, no return seemed like fun though. I just did one run on like hard mode. Whatever the second hardest difficulty was, undergrounded, and it was pretty fun. Definitely way, way easier than grounded though. It was kind of crazy the difference in difficulty. Just one bump up does. What time is it? Oh, we still got like 2 hours. I was thinking we had like no time. I started a little bit later today because of my meetings. I started at 7 instead of 6 today. Fortnite got weird. I wouldn't know. Last season I played was, I think, season 2? Season 1 or season 2? Whichever one had like the superhero, the like black dude superhero battle pass. Was the last one I played. It's a long time ago. Oh, I didn't even use the rag. Lol. Before they even were doing crossovers.
Yes.
Oh, damn it. I could have taken that. Fumble alert. Oh, well. Not that big of a deal. But, you know, people love Fortnite, man. And honestly, I know a lot of people love to hate Fortnite. But I love Fortnite for one simple reason. It keeps the miners busy. It keeps the miners playing their little game of Fortnite. Same with Roblox and Minecraft. Like all the miners, they get to play, you know, Roblox. They get to play Fortnite. And so I don't have to worry about having a bunch of squeakers in my multiplayer games anymore. It's awesome. It's almost like daycare or something, you know? It's like a communal daycare where all of the children get to go and they all get to be busy. And then I never have to have the displeasure of interacting with children.
Hey, pull that door down.
It's the best. So thank God for Fortnite, man. I don't have to worry about kids in my Counter-Strike games, kids in my PUBG games, you know, whatever.
Just think about the good parts too.
The good parts.
Yeah, like you run faster. You're more focused. You don't feel pain as much. Every bad feeling, your palms sweating, your heart racing, they're all signs you're actually stronger. So when you feel afraid, you should think about how your body is getting ready for what's coming. Only when weak may I carry my true strength.
That's a profit thing?
Yeah.
I thought you were anti-electricity and all that sinful old world stuff.
There are exceptions, especially for soldiers.
That's convenient.
Mhm. That's what I'm saying. They're using guns. Pass along. The truce is over. They ambushed one of our groups. We need to show our strength. Gather a handful of your strongest soldiers. Go deep into their territory. Target any wolves you come across. There's no age restriction to the message we must deliver.
So, you like this prophet even though her followers want to kill you in her name?
She wouldn't want any of this. Her writings don't have violence in them.
You should tell that to your people.
We weren't stoning or hanging people until after she died. They're taking her words and twisting them. Read the text.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You say so, little Tron. I don't know about all that. Yeah, I think Abby's levels kind of clear Ellie's levels. I think they're way more fun and like the environments are way more interesting. Right? Like you get to do this, which is like really cool, going up on this giant skyscraper. You get to do like the raid on the island, you know? You could have like the sniper Tommy mission. I just feel like Abby's missions are stacked. Like she gets so much better missions. So many more better missions, I mean.
Windy up here.
They really stack the deck in Abby's favor, I think, to try and make you enjoy Abby more.
What the fuck is that?
That's the bridge.
Lev!
Follow me.
Fuck!
We'll go slow. I don't know if
Imagine
I
being
can do
afraid
this.
of heights, bro.
It's not as bad as it looks.
It's worse.
People cross this regularly?
Yeah,
You're lying.
I'm not. I mean, it's not the most popular route.
Oh my god.
Just try not to look down.
Shit. Oh fuck.
I'm looking down. I'm looking down. I'm looking
How you
down.
feeling?
I'm waiting on all that true strength.
Her face.
Cool.
What?
Never mind.
Woody puts it in the wrong hole. Jesus Christ. Her face is hilarious.
What's going on between you and your friend Owen.
Oh my god, Lev, now?
It seemed really awkward.
Just go!
Well, there we go. She's fine now.
I did it!
Come on.
Can we take a minute and be impressed by me?
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
Lev, come here, I'm gonna hug you.
You're not gonna want to hug.
What?
Uh-oh.
Why?
You'll see.
Oh my god. Why am I doing this?
Wow, look at that. It's beautiful. I've never understood being afraid of heights. I don't know. Like when I was in when I was in Japan, I went on this Tokyo Sky Tower, which goes up to like 350 meters, and then you can pay extra to go up to 450 meters. And in the 450 meter area, there's a like see-through ground section, like a glass floor, and people were like freaking out to avoid it. Like everyone was like freaking out to avoid it. And I was like, what is, like, I wanted a picture of, you know, standing on the glass and like taking a picture down and like seeing, you know, fucking 450 meter drop. And everyone was like scared. I'm like, what, you think it's gonna break? Like, it's obviously not gonna break. I was stomping on it. Ding dong, ding dong, ding. I wasn't, but I did walk on it for the picture. I don't know. I don't understand fear of heights. Like, if you're high up enough to have a fear of heights, then I feel like you're probably, if anything goes awry, you're just gonna die instantly anyway, right? So, not really too much of a worry. Not like it's gonna be a slow, agonizing death or anything. You're just gonna splat. You'll have like,
Holy shit, Lev.
you know, maybe 3/4 of a second or a second of like falling. And being like, wow, this is crazy. But you'll probably be fine. I mean, you won't be fine. You'll be dead, but you'll die instantly. So, you know, what's the matter?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
How are you not terrified of this?
I'm not too
Don't
worried
hold the
about
prophet to
heights.
Heights
Now,
never
spiders.
scared me.
What does?
The ocean, dogs.
Holy fuck.
Now, spiders, that's a real man's fear right there. Oh, look at this. We can actually see. Wow.
Oh my god.
Almost there.
Shit.
Hey, look! You can see the hospital now.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Focus on me.
I can't do this, Lev. I can't do this.
Let's look at her face now.
I can't.
You're going to. Come on. True strength.
True strength. True strength.
Oh! I thought I could balance by looking at her face. I wanted to see what her face would do. I could not do it.
Okay, you're almost there.
I can't even really see what way I'm leaning, bro.
Careful.
Almost there.
Surely now I can look at her face. Oh. So funny.
Come on.
I'm dizzy.
Oh, bullshit. I was balancing the other side. They would be so dead. They would be so dead. That glass would fall, it would hit the water, it'd be on the surface of the water, and then you'd hit the surface of the water, and that shit would just...
You ready?
Can I get a minute? Please.
Okay.
He's like, bro, my sister is dying.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of people understand that with the surface tension of water, if you hit it from high up enough, it's the exact same as hitting fucking cement.
This is the right building, but I've never been to this part of
And especially if you like
bridge drops
body slam on it like they did. It's not like they're diving.
Okay, well. Let's see if we can find our own way down.
How high up you think? Oh, dude, look how high up that is. I thought it was like maybe only 30 feet. Nah. That's like 100 fucking feet. And maybe not 100. It's probably 10, 20, 30, 40. That's like 70 feet. 70 feet, man. That's gonna fuck you up. A 7-story build. Imagine jumping out of a 7-story building, you know? You're cooked. Absolutely cooked. 870. It's the best doctor in world. Not in the world. In world. Like Monster Hunter World?
If that's the worst of it, we got off lucky.
Maybe it wasn't luck.
Maybe it was.
Some wolves believe in God. I've heard them pray.
Well, I don't. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die for me.
Then what are you doing here? Why did you come back for us?
Guilt.
Of what? You don't owe us anything.
I just needed to lighten the load a bit.
See, I like that she's actually like struggling with, oh, free Wi-Fi, hell yeah. I like that she's actually struggling with guilt for killing Joel. 1 minute until a reply. Hmm? What do you want to bet that's going to be a safe password? It's just the right length. 12, 18, 79. 79? Yeah. It's got to be a safe code, right? The perfect length. Oh, you timed him out. Oh, what did I tell you? Come on. Stop. 18. 18. I'm not going to crash out. I'm not going to crash out. I'm not. 79. See? See?
It actually worked.
Unlock every safe. That's the last safe? Huh? Really? Interesting. Bruh, what am I, 3 away? I'm 3 away. I had the little Steam overlay on, I couldn't see. I'll make bomba. Bomba. It's starting to get fucking hot in here, man. What the hell? Well, I'll take the blazer off for right now. I'll just put it on before the meeting. Let me actually hang. Ugh. This is the ban statement. It's just engagement bait, my guy. Just gets people to click comment on the stream. Counts as engagement, boosts the stream to other people. Nothing crazy. No, this is not no return. This is just the campaign on Grounded. There we go. It was getting hot. I'll just toss it on before my meetings. Hopefully I don't forget. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it's just engagement bait. You'll see it a lot if you go through any of the short streams. YouTube utilizes an engagement-based algorithm, so the best thing that you can get from a person is not necessarily a view, but it's actually a comment. Engagement bait kind of maximizes the chance that you'll get somebody to comment, which will, once you hit essentially a certain threshold of engagement from unique individuals, it will boost your, like, push your content out to more people. Have I beat it yet? No, we haven't beaten it yet. If you mean have I ever beaten it? Yeah, I beat it when it came out initially on PS4, like 5 years ago or however long it was. But that was just on normal mode. We're playing through Ungrounded. Orchard's juice bar. I could go for some juice. I've been craving an Italian soda recently. I don't really know why. 74. Italian soda, though. Been craving that. It was 3 years ago, I believe. I'm pretty sure the game came out in 2020. June 19th, 2020. So yeah, 5 years ago. Time flies, man. Time flies. Please don't leave valuables lying around while you're on shift. We have a safe in the cleaning closet in the lobby. The code is the same as the Wi-Fi. Does not seem like a very good idea to have your safe code be the same as your Wi-Fi password when everyone is going to be using the Wi-Fi. 5 years feels crazy. I mean, think about it. It was like the last game on the PS4, right? And the PS5 is almost at the end of its life cycle. Like the PlayStation 6 is apparently coming out next year. So, I mean, yeah. 5 years. Long time. Been a long time since... I remember this came out, like, during COVID. Playing it during COVID.
Here's our way down.
If we get to the street, we'll be right by the hospital.
Just a body.
One of yours?
No. Check out the clothes.
It's crazy to me to think that so many people still don't have, like, a PS5. And we're almost to the point where the PS6 is coming out. Like, that just seems so insane to me. Because obviously, you know, I got a PS5 day one. That it was out. So it's, like, just kind of crazy to me. But I talk to a lot of people, and they're still on PS4. Like, a lot of people in real life. Online, most people I talk to, they're already on PS5. But a lot of people, like, in real life I talk to, they're like, yeah, I mean, PS4 does everything I need it to. It still plays all the games I play. It still plays Fortnite and Apex and Warzone. you know? I'm just like, really, dude? They're like, yeah, there's nothing on PS5. There's nothing to like get me to buy a PS5. I'm like, damn. You know, for a performance nut like me, the moment I could get something better, I got something better. Thought it was coming out in 2028? No. Late 2026 is when the late 2026 is when the PlayStation 6 is supposed to come out. Like end of year 2026. They probably have a PC. I mean, they have a PC, but not like a gaming PC. It's just like the average gamer, they don't really care about resolution. They don't really care about performance. They don't, like, the average dude, like your 9-to-5 dad that has 2 kids that gets to play like an hour a day, if that, and then a couple hours on the weekend, right? Like, that dude doesn't even really know anything about frame rate or frame pacing or any of that. He's just like, hey, can I play the games? You know, so when you see like, oh yeah, God of War Ragnarok is coming out on PS4 as well, cool, I'll just stay on PS4. It's kind of the thought process that they have, I think. And, you know, for me, the moment that I can get better performance, I'm getting better performance. Well, I say that. I didn't get a PS5 Pro, though. I never picked that up, but that's just because I'll probably pick up a PS5 Pro for GTA 6. That'll probably be the game because GTA 6 is probably going to run like trash regardless on console. It's probably going to be like 30 FPS or sub 30 FPS. I pray there will be a 60 FPS option, at least on the PS5 Pro, but we'll have to see. Because it's not going to come out for PC until like at least a year, probably a year and a half or 2 years down the line. So I'm going to have to play it on console, you know. So I'll probably sell the PS5, pick up a PS5 Pro there, but as of right now, I haven't played really anything on my PS5 for a really long time. Just be honest, like I'll play Ghost of Yotei. Like that's this year, I think. Ghost of Yotei. I'll play that for PS5. I don't think they have anything else this year though. Yeah. Like, they just want to play the game, and they're probably busy spending their money elsewhere. So it's like, oh, if I don't have to spend, like, $500 on a console, on a new console, and I can play the same games, then I'll just stay on my PS4 or whatever. My PS4, dude, I had the PS4 Pro. That shit was sounding like a jet engine every time I was playing something. Like, I'd play Warzone, and that thing... I was like, what the... Bro, is someone playing Forza? What's going on here? It sounds like a fucking F1 racetrack. It was brutal, so I was happy to get a PS5. It was so loud. Seb, Victor, and Arena are dead. Avery and Molly are missing, and I'm bit. The nest was bigger than we anticipated. I tried to blow them up, but the fucking detonators were faulty. Figures that fucking Fedra incompetence is what's going to kill me. Well, that's your problem. Anything government issued is trash.
Infected in this building?
We always take elevators down to the bottom, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, we're cooked. Yakuza? I've never played a Yakuza game. Yeah, wait, what's he gonna do if there's spores? He doesn't have a gas mask. Do I have a gas mask? Probably in my backpack, I guess. Are gas masks allowed in their silly little religion? Oh, I should reload the crossbow. I'm gonna swap to it and then die. I love the, like, parallaxing effect that they do when you look down. Like, It's really cool. I wonder if that's how it is for people that are afraid of heights.
Masks on.
I don't have one.
Oh.
Do you guys not believe in gas masks?
We were on the run.
Let me see what I can find. Stay here. Back up. All the way.
If you die, I'll be stuck here.
Let's hope I don't die.
Better start praying I make it.
The visual storytelling in the game is well done. The attention to detail in this game is literally second to none. Like there's very few games out there that have the attention to detail this does. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is a good example. But like almost no games
This building's fucked.
have the attention to detail that they do in this one. It is pretty crazy. That like all of the little details you can pick up on when you're looking for them and stuff.
Shit. Just stay up there, okay?
Which is what I said when I initially played it on PS4. I was like, I'm not a big fan of the narrative, but I'm not really a big fan of the narrative, but everything else in the game is like 10 out of 10, some of the best ever put in gaming. The voice acting, the soundtrack, the sound design, the level design, the gameplay, the motion capture, the animations, all of the details, even the graphics, dude. Even like 5 years later, this game still looks insanely good. Okay, I'm afraid to grab that until I've searched everywhere.
I'm out of my mind.
2027 is the date that's like most probable, apparently. I don't know. It's the date that keeps coming up. Really? I've heard late 2026. But maybe it is early 2027. 2026 would make sense because I think after the PS4 Pro came out, the PS5 was about a year and a half later. I'm pretty sure. So, like, just the timetables would kind of line up. Okay, I guess there's no resources. I'm gonna go grab this gas mask. It'll likely be pushed back to 2028. I think the reason it'll get pushed back is because no one's fucking buying the PS5. I think that's why we'll see it pushed back.
Finally. If you're gonna kill yourself, don't ruin the mask. Dick.
I like how they act as if you would just still be able to use these filters when they have been in spores for God knows how long. Like, you would not just be able to use these filters, man. Filters go bad. They dry up. You know? Even without breathing into them. I mean, it'd still be better than nothing, don't get me wrong, but like, they would probably be fucked. Is this a thing? I see the legs. Do I shoot? I'm gonna shoot. I think this is the head. Let's see. Leg. Booty. Probably like titty. Neck. Head. Okay. Watch it saved after I shot. That'd be so funny. That would be just my luck.
Yes.
Let me guess.
That's good.
Now bad guys are gonna come out.
All right. Back to lab.
But yeah, they're essentially having the same problem they had with the PS2 to the PS3, right? The PS3 came out and sold terribly because, well, one, it was just very expensive. It was like $600 or something, which if you account for inflation would be like $1,000 nowadays or something insane, right? So like it was very, very expensive for the time. But also because there were so many games for the PS2 and everything was still coming out for the PS2 and everyone had a PS2 that nobody was getting the PS3. And so the PS3 sold really, really badly for a very long time. Also, it was, I mean, there's a lot of variables to the story, right? Because it was on the cell infrastructure, which was like, it took devs a really long time to learn how to properly program and code for, which really limited the games on it. But like, it took a while for people to be like, okay, it's time to get, you know, a fucking PS3. The PS3 ended up doing pretty well after all was said and done because it had so many bangers that came out. But for a while there, yeah, the PS3 was really not doing well. I can rationalize using one more bullet. What? I dodged. Am I dead now? I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna reset. I just took so much damage. Late 2027 or late 2028. I saw the 2026 thing, but I guess an insider ruled it out or whatever because of issues. Interesting. I guess we'll see. That was also before the Switch 2 announcement though, right? Like the Switch 2 is Nintendo's next gen console. So we'll see if maybe that pushes up timetables or something. Oh my god, bro. That wasn't a headshot. It wasn't a headshot. Alright. Come on, pussies. Square up. Are you a different one? What's up with you? Are you done? Okay. Hitting me with a 5-hit combo. Okay, dude. Jesus Christ. I didn't know they could go from the 5-hit combo directly into a grab. I've never seen that. This is Last of Us Part 2, Christian.
God damn it. Damn.
See, why can't she just do that when she's choking out humans? You know, just snap their neck real easy. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if we were young? The hell's that sound? Peek it. Peek it again. Take a little gander. I know you're curious about what's going on. Yeah. Take a peek. Take a peek. Don't worry, it's safe. Go on. Go on. What am I doing? Oh my god, what am I doing? Don't you want to take a little peek, see what I'm doing? I'm just so unsuspecting over here. Turn off the light. This is how you get them in Tarkov. Tarkov, you turn off the flashlight and they're like, oh, he's gone. Oh. Do I have work today or just felt dressing a little fancy? Well, one, this is just how I dress. Two, yeah, I work in an hour and a half.
I hope that's it.
If you think this is fancy, I was wearing a blazer until I got too hot. The blazer's right here. That was what I would consider like dressed up more nice. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. We got a brick, so it's like we didn't use that. We used 2 bullets, which is not terrible. We used, I think, 3 or 4 hits on the machete, which is not great, but could be worse. Where do I work? I'm a chemist, and I work for a company that produces animal medicine recipes and food recipes. And I work specifically in their outreach program that is for charity, and it assists veterinary clinics across the U.S. with their lab work if their lab teams are too small. That's sick. I see what you did there. Because the animals are sick. No, it's not nearly as cool as it sounds. It's literally just assisting with filing lab reports, contacting clinics, shelters, giving them the information, occasionally contacting the owners of the animals, stuff like that.
We're taking too long.
How'd I get into it?
Can't move any faster.
Um,
Won't do your sister any good if we're both.
I got my degree in biochemistry, and then I got a position as a medical laboratory technician with Quest Diagnostics. And I got promoted to be a medical laboratory scientist for Quest Diagnostics. And at first it was mostly remote, but then they started making me come in more and more to the lab. And obviously I was working, basically doing the same thing, but for humans at that point in time. And yeah, I was offered this position through my college. My college let me know. Like they'll email like all their graduates with like different positions and stuff like that. So my college sent me an email for a fully remote position that was doing essentially the same thing I was already doing as a medical laboratory scientist, but for animals. And, you know, it was fully remote. So I was like, hell yeah. So despite the pay cut, because you do get paid significantly less if you're working on animals than humans, unfortunately. But despite the pay cut, I was like, full remote definitely seems worth it for me. And it has been. It was a great decision. Lost a bit of money, but gained so much more time, you know. My daily commute was like an hour and a half on a good day. And if there was traffic and stuff, it would easily go into 2.5 hours each way. So, you know what they say, the most valuable commodity that we have, the one that you never get more of, is time. So for me, it wasn't really too big of a deal to sacrifice a little bit of money for more time, because I was just losing so much time. Also, obviously, you save money on like gas and car repairs, all of that jazz, but yeah, full remote, very, very nice. I knock on doors and ask them if they believe in Jesus. from a podunk town, so it's fancy here. Yeah, no, it's kind of funny, you know, I just came back from Japan. I was there for a little over 3 weeks, and it's kind of funny seeing the difference over in Japan, where all the men are walking around in 3-piece suits 24/7, you know, fresh cuts, looking fantastic, and then you get back to the States, and it's like, we just look terrible in comparison. We're all wearing hoodies and sweatpants in public, pajamas, like just bushy neck beard or whatever, you know, scraggly hair. It's like, it's pretty funny to see the difference, because yeah, I've always had people be like, oh wow, you're dressed nice, what's the occasion? I'm like, I'm just wearing a collared shirt, you know. And then I go over to Japan and it's like, oh wow, you're dressed like shit. Like, even when I was rocking like a sweater vest and a tie and a dress shirt, still I was underdressed compared to like just the average dude over in Japan. It was so funny. So I took a little bit of inspiration from them, though. I bought some clothes over there and was like, I do want to be more presentable, because I really respected the fact that they put a lot of work into their appearance over there, man. They all look good, dude. It's kind of crazy. Like, their average person over there is like probably like a 7 out of 10 compared to like the average American, you know. And there's no overweight people over there. It's pretty wild, the discrepancy between the two places. Sounds like very interesting work that won't get too repetitive like most places. No, it doesn't get too repetitive. It's not the most interesting place I've worked. My favorite place to work in terms of interesting was, I was a forensic chemist for a little while. That was definitely the most interesting work that I've done. But the unfortunate thing about working in, you know, forensics in general, forensic chemistry, microbiology, you know, whatever field you're working in terms of forensics, is that it's just criminally underpaid and the hours are awful. You know, you're looking at like 60K for a position there, and you know, you're working like probably at least 60 hours a week, having to get up at like 2 a.m. Like, forensics is just like criminally underpaid, which makes sense. It's law enforcement. Law enforcement isn't really paid too well in general, you know, but that's definitely the most interesting work I've done. If it paid better, I would love to do forensics again, but it's just not. It's not great. Full suit, I'm dying after about 2 hours. Would so be considered homeless in Japan? I like a plain t-shirt, cargo pants with Jesus sandals. I mean, honestly, to each their own, man. You know? Hey, there's definitely a lot of like social pressure over there. There's a reason like kind of everybody complies over there. They all dress nice. Is because the one day I wore like shorts and a ball cap. I had my hair down. I hadn't shaved in like 2 days. My God. The daggers that the Japanese people were staring into me. It was brutal. It's like, okay, this is interesting, especially if you go to places that, you know, don't see a lot of foreigners. It's like you're kind of, I mean, as silly as it sounds, you're kind of all of, at least if you're a white dude, you're representing all white people, you know, to these people. Like some of the remote towns like Enna and stuff that I went to. It's like, you're like the only white dude they've probably seen in that town for God knows how long. I didn't see any white dudes there a single time, or any foreigners at all. So it's like, you're representing all white dudes. I'll dress nice. I'll look presentable. Avery, the Black Ray Hotel contains a large group of infected, likely the ones that spilled out of the hospital. We need you and your crew to bring down the supports from the inside out. Use the supplied explosives and remote detonators. Good luck. Maybe that's why buildings are sagging. It's because they are trying to blow up buildings that have infected in them. Maybe some of the buildings just didn't come down. No, we were talking about that, I think, in the first stream for the game. About all the, like, tilted buildings and demolished buildings and stuff. Maybe that's why. Hi, Alex. Hi, Fuzz. How's it going, dude? Whoa! Okay. Scared the shit out of me. Alright, so they can be in the walls.
That thing was growing into the wall.
Yeah, I noticed.
Fucking wasn't. I hate demons. Tell me about it.
Demons. Speaking of demons, dude. Less than a month for the new Doom. Oh, I'm so ready. Ding 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 ding. So ready to rip and tear, dude. May 12th. Should be so fun. It's not just the trees. It's the walls. All right, let's ban Kenzie. Banned. Sorry, you know the rules, Kenzie.
How many more floors down do you think we have to go? I don't know. It's a big building.
I guess I can't make that jump. Give her a Dutch oven. I'm thinking you give her a German oven, if you know what I'm saying. Think this guy's gonna come out? Uh-oh. Well, good use for the machete. The machete went out valiantly. What are you looking at, love? He's looking at something. Never contact you about your car's extended warranty. What is he shooting? He's shooting something. Oh, shit. Oh, Spartan kick, bitch. This is Sparta.
Oh, man.
That was actually sick.
And I am so glad we took this shortcut. Even though we're stuck with all these demons? That's the joke, Lev. Oh.
See, I like Lev. Lev is cute. Example of a cute kid. Doesn't annoy the shit out of me. Gameplay wise, what the fuck?
Thank you, PEDRO.
Is that a goddamn flamethrower? Oh, she is Joel. I got a goddamn flamethrower. Square up, pussy. Oh. Jesus Christ. The camera went wacky mode there. No, what the hell was happening? The chopped of us? I don't... Nice. I don't know what that means. Oh, hell yeah. For someone afraid of heights, she sure loves falling to her fucking death. Get out of here, pussy. Get out of here, pussy. Get out of here, pussy. What? Is he not there? Okay. Uh-oh. I have not seen the TV show Abby, but I've heard that she's pretty well cast. Like, people seem to like her. And I did hear, hence the title of the stream. I did hear that they went golfing. In the last episode. Okay. I guess I'll shiv that one. They cut the kissing scene? What kissing scene? Between Dina and Belle Ramsey? Dina and Ellie, I guess. I didn't craft. I didn't craft the shiv. Lol. There we go. There's nothing over here, right? Before I go over there. Now, once again, I don't really care about the physical appearance of the character matching up with the physical appearance of the character from, like... I don't need the game and the show to line up. I think probably the best example is Season 1, Sarah, for The Last of Us 1 show. Sarah in the show... I think is way better than Sarah in the game. Like, she has more depth, she has more screen time, you get a little bit more attached to her. And I thought she was a great actress. She's black in the show, you know? And in the game, she's a white blonde girl. I thought that she did a great job. I think the problem with... The specific problem with Ellie is just... how distractingly ugly. Oh my god. How distractingly ugly the Belle Ramsey is. I think that's the problem that people have. And you know, we were talking about that earlier in the stream, and some dude was like, "Oh, that's such a gross take. Your take is that the minor isn't attractive enough." Which, one, she's not a minor. Okay. She's 21. So she's not even a minor. But two, that's not what anybody means, you know? Nobody is like, "Oh my god, I can't watch the show because my dick isn't getting hard from Ellie." Right? Nobody is saying that. That would be weird. They're just saying that she is so ugly it's distracting. Right? And she just doesn't represent the character at all, right? And also, people were saying it about Belle Ramsey when she was in Game of Thrones and she was a kid. It has nothing to do with, oh, this character needs to be hot or something like that. I need to be turned on while I'm watching The Last of Us show. It's nothing to do with that. That is probably one of the stupidest takes I've seen. It has to do with the fact that she is so distractingly ugly or just weird looking that it takes away from the plot and the story, and she doesn't, you know, represent the character. Oh, fuck. So that was a you know, a comment we had earlier in the stream, and I think that's literally one of the stupidest things I've read in a while. It's like, oh, that's so gross, dude. You don't like the show because the underage chick isn't hot. And it's like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, you have to be purposely trying to take something in the worst possible interpretation to get to that point. Those people are strange. Yeah. Like, in my opinion, if that even crosses your mind, then I worry about how you view kids, bro. Because, like, when somebody says, oh, that, like, this kid, you know, like, you ever met a Southern person, right? And they're like, oh, bless her heart, right? It means the kid's fucking ugly. You know, they're being nice about it, but the kid's fucking ugly, right? My mind has never once been to, oh my God, this person said the kid's ugly. They must be attracted to kids, right? Like, that is such a red flag of a weird, creepy view that I start to think it's almost like a self-report. Like, yeah, dude, that's a little weird that you would even, that would even cross your mind. That never once has crossed my mind. But, you know, Belle Ramsey, she's a great actress. You can see me through that wall. Too many pitas today. I just think there's a, I don't know, there's some weird self-reporting that happens when people are talking about, like, oh, bro, you said this thing. Oh, that could be misconstrued as like borderline pedophilia. It's like, what? It could only be misconstrued as pedophilia if you're a fucking freak. And that's going through your head. Like, what?
You okay back there?
That's like... I hate the balancing in this game. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. It's so much better on controller. It's so hard on M&K. Oh, great. And the thing's alive. That's wonderful. But that's like, you know, someone's like, oh, you're,
Watch it.
you show your, you know, they meet, like, a woman meets your son and they're like, oh man, he's gonna grow up and be such a lady killer. What a handsome man. What a handsome young man, right? And you're like, whoa, whoa. Are you a pedophile? It's like, what? Huh? What are you talking about? Like, in order for you to misinterpret that, you have to be, like, thinking some fucked up things, man. Because normal people don't misinterpret things like that. You show a picture of, like, your newborn and someone's like, wow, what a beautiful young, you know, what a beautiful baby. And you're like, whoa, you just call my baby beautiful, bro? What? You want to fuck my kid? It's like, what are you talking about, dude? What on earth are you on about? Can it cross this? I don't know if it can. Some people are obviously just too extra on the topic now, though. It's like those pedo hunter people that beat the shit out of a 19-year-old dude trying to meet an 18-year-old chick. It's along the same lines. To be taken behind the bar and you wouldn't hear about them very often. I think there's just like a huge upsurge in people obsessed to a worrying degree, like a self-report level degree, with pedophiles, like just reading way too much into shit that's not at all pedophilia whatsoever. Like I said, like people saying that Belle Ramsey is ugly and making memes about it. Like that doesn't make those people pedophiles. That is such a fucking weird take. And another good example is like trans individuals. Like now, if you're a dude and you look even remotely feminine, then people are like, oh yeah, you're trans. Or you're a chick and you're unfortunately just ugly. People are like, yeah, you're trans. Like they're so obsessed with trans. To like a self-report level of like, why are you so obsessed with trans people, bro? A little weird. Like, why are you seeing trans people everywhere you look? Why are you, it's the same thing. Like, why are you seeing pedophiles everywhere you look, dude? It's almost like there's something going on in your mind and you're projecting hardcore, you know? It's kind of strange. I think it's just people are chronically online now. And they just get really inundated with this stuff to the point where they don't understand that what you see online is not an accurate representation of reality, and it hasn't been for a very long time. And it's sort of like a brain rot where it infests people's mind and they just start, Jesus Christ, Jesus, relax. But they just start seeing shit that like isn't there. Like the amount of people that think I'm trans just because I'm a skinnier dude, right? And not like have a big bushy beard or anything is crazy. Like that never ever happened 10 years ago. Ever. It is a very new development over the last like couple years. And it's like because people are just obsessed with trans for some reason. It's like they're seeing it everywhere they go. It's like you realize that the actual odds of somebody, you know, whether it's me or whatever, somebody being trans is like incredibly low, right? Like the trans population is probably significantly less than 1%. It's probably like a 0.05% or something of the population. Like it's probably so inconsequential that the statistical probability of you seeing a trans individual is so low. So for you to be like really reading into stuff and seeing it everywhere, it's like, what's going on with you, man? People are always weird. We just didn't have social media to show it in public. Also true, yeah. Good morning, William. I get called that sometimes with Kenzie the demon because she still looks like a child, even though we're both the same age. Oh, like a pedo, yeah. It's like, listen, dude, I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. It's, you know? If anything, I think my channel is like the most on-pedo channel because the moment that we figure out that somebody is under 18, we ban them. Like, we don't allow minors in the chat because I don't think that children should be exposed to my content. I don't think it's appropriate for them. So we permanently ban anybody that's a minor. This is like the least pedo channel. We routinely hate children here. I mean, just to be honest, like, I have a lot of viewers that come here to get away from all of the short streams and stuff that are plagued with children. All the fucking Fortnite, Roblox, whatever streams that are just plagued with children in the shorts formula. Yeah, I think a lot of it is just projecting, though. Like I said, my mind very, very rarely ever goes to, like, someone being a pedo, someone being racist, someone being homophobic, any of that stuff. Like, almost never, you know? Unless I have a real reason to believe that shit, then most of the time I'm like, no, the person's probably just weird. The person's probably just like socially inept. Maybe they're just an asshole if, you know, it's like people are calling someone racist or homophobic or transphobic or whatever. I'm like, they're probably just an asshole. Or they probably just got mad and said something. Like, I very rarely will make those types of assumptions because those are very, like, serious and damning assumptions to make on someone. It's not stuff to be thrown around lightly. And I think that's another big problem with, like, for example, saying that all the people who don't like Belle Ramsey as Ellie in the show are pedos. You dilute the term pedo to where, like, all of a sudden now it's not having any meaning. It's like a pedophile should be the most, like, reprehensible, disgusting, vile being on the planet. And if you just, like, throw around that term, you're going to lessen that. I literally asked the guy, I was like, wait, so let me understand this. You think that people that don't like Belle Ramsey because she's ugly are pedos? He's like, yeah, like they're pedos. I'm like, so you think the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people posting, reposting, liking, commenting all the memes, making fun of how Belle Ramsey looks online, right? It's a very big meme thing right now. People editing The Last of Us photos and making her look extra derpy and stuff. I'm like, you think that all of those people, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people, are pedophiles? It's like, that's fucking retarded, dude. Like, there's no other way to say it. That's retarded. It's so dumb. It's up to 2% in the most populated areas, but overall very low. Yeah, but that's like in the States, you know? When you're talking about worldwide, trans people are like a 0.01%. You know what I mean? Like, they're so inconsequential. It's almost nothing. Like in the States, especially if you're going to like California or something, it's going to be higher, but everyone should try being trans. Well, like it's a new flavor of Coca-Cola or something. Yeah, everyone should try it. Like, what? That's funny. It is actually content, unlike most. Gotta keep it R-rated. Motherfucker, we've been together since we were the age she's stuck at. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, they lose their value, which is like very bad. Everyone is a kind of racist, etc. Only difference are the casual or competitive. Well, there's a difference. There's nothing wrong with having anecdotal experience that shapes how you view different demographics. There's nothing wrong with that. That's an evolutionary advantage that we've had, and it's why we survived for as long as we did. And if you're gonna lie and say that you don't do that, then I mean, lie away. But everybody does that. It's literally evolutionarily programmed in us to do, right? But the difference is I grew up with actual neo-Nazis, for anybody that doesn't know. And I was an actual neo-Nazi for many years growing up because my uncle was one, and I thought that's just how it was. The difference between an actual racist and what a lot of people online say is a racist is night and day. Like, an actual racist. Like, I'll give you an example. People say, oh, yeah, no, you can still be racist and, you know, marry a black girl or something. No, you cannot, brother. No, you cannot. An actual racist, they hate all people of that race. They wish that they didn't exist, and they would likely do things to ensure that they didn't. Okay, that is like an actual racist. Those are the people I grew up with. Like, actual neo-Nazis, like, they're like that. They would never be caught dead dating a person from the demographic that they hate, or friends with them, or interacting with them at all. They despise them. So, like, what people online say is like, oh my god, that's racist. It's like, no, dude, you have no idea what racism is if you think, like, if you think some white dude singing along to a rap song and saying the N-word is racist, you're retarded. Like, you're actually retarded. That's not racist, my guy. It's a dude singing along saying a word, right? Real racists, they are fucking terrifying, man. Like, I literally grew up and I was taught that certain demographics were not humans. They weren't people. And as a result, you should feel no remorse for them because they were that of insects, essentially. It's like, do you feel bad for stepping on an ant? No? Well, you shouldn't feel bad when terrible things happen to this group and this group and this group. And it's like, that's how I was raised. That's how I came up. That was my beliefs, and that was very common with the people that were in my life. It's like, yeah, dude. Saying a funny little racist joke or something, racist joke, you know, it is not like, oh my god, this guy's a racist. There are real racists, and you'll know them when you meet them. The chick that started ranting at the Oscars in the Discord because he said something, oh, at Oscar, because he said something racist, but it happened in the game he was playing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like context. Like no context, and then I told her to apologize. I was like, okay, so you just yelled at Oscar, you know, a guy that's a frequent in the community. I was like, you just yelled at a community member, because you misinterpreted something he said, because he was talking about BioShock Infinite, and at the beginning of BioShock Infinite, you have a choice to throw a baseball at like a black couple or something. I don't remember exactly, but you have a choice to like throw a baseball at a black couple at the beginning of BioShock Infinite, and he was talking about it. And she thought, this chick in the Discord thought that like Oscar was, I don't know, saying to throw baseballs at black people or something. I don't know. And so she goes off, she goes like wacky mode, just fucking insane on him. And then we establish, no, he's actually talking about a game. Like, let's relax. He's talking about a video game. He's not actually saying anything. And she's like, oh, okay. And I was like, okay, so you were wrong. You didn't understand the context. You freaked out. Can you apologize? And she just refused. She's like, I will not apologize. I am defending interracial couples. I'm the byproduct of an interracial couple. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, bro, you're wrong. We established that you're wrong. You just spurred out over nothing on a guy. Just admit you were wrong and apologize. No, just full on feet in the dirt. Goes even crazier. Yeah, your entire community is racist anyway. It's why I haven't been watching the streams. All your content is racist. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what? That just fucking leaves. I'm just like, okay, I mean, you can't really have a conversation with somebody like that. The love of my life, great friend of mine still, is a black girl. Dated for several years. Fantastic. She's a black girl. It's really very unfortunate things didn't work out. My grandma is Native American. And my grandpa is Irish. It's like we have interracial couples in our family. I've been in interracial relationships. Like, bro, that's a crazy leap, man. I love black girls, bro. That's my ideal chick. Okay. I have professed that many a time. One of my buddies is Jewish. And I think you can figure out the humor between each other. Had to bite my tongue when I met his family. Racism busts open a head for different ethnicity, nothing else. Most racism is just joke. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying a fucking racial joke. There's literally nothing wrong with it. Yeah, zero attachment or empathy. Yeah, if you look up the meaning of racism, it's literally like a profound hatred or the viewing of another entire race as inferior or something along those lines, right? It has nothing to do with like, oh, you made a joke, you know, or whatever. Or you did an accent or whatever. Like, people would have an aneurysm if they saw me in Japan, because whenever I said things normally, they did not understand. You know when they understood it? When I said it in a stereotypical Japanese accent. When I was like, oh yeah, I want to pay with a card. They're like, huh? A card? You know, I want to pay with card, huh? When I go, card. Oh, okay. And it was like that like the whole time. It's like you just, they don't understand my accent. If I say it like they say it, they completely understand it, you know? Like, but people on the left were like, oh, he's doing an accent. Oh, he's racist. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? It's crazy. Yeah, no, I was only able to break the chain of hatred because I moved. Like, if I stayed in Oregon and I stayed with those people that were, you know, neo-Nazis and stuff, I would probably still just be like that. But it was because I moved to Las Vegas and I was literally the only white dude at a lot of the places that I worked, and everyone else was black, and I had no experience with black people. Ramos, thank you for following. That's very nice of you, dude. But I had like no experience with black people. Where I grew up, there's like no black people in Oregon. And so, you know, it wasn't until I moved to Vegas and I was the only white dude and everyone was black, and I actually had like that real exposure that I was like, wait, these are just dudes like me. Like, what? These are just dudes. Like, was I wrong this whole time? I started meeting some Jewish people, shooting the shit with them. I'm like, wow, I was just wrong the whole time. Like, everything I was taught was wrong. Like, all of these people, they're just people. But if I never moved, if I never got that exposure, I probably would not have, you know, realized the error of my ways. And I think that's what a lot of like actual racism, actual homophobia, etc. is just ignorance, because they're not really exposed to it. All they see is like, they only see black people like in the news, or where they're like only pushing the most negative stuff, right, to get the most views, or they only see it in social media or whatever, right? And so like you're seeing that this very small subset of a community, and then you start like actually meeting and talking to people though, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, these are just like, everyone's just like me. They all have, you know, mothers and fathers and siblings and loved ones and relationships and jobs, and it's like everybody is just like me. we're all having the same issues, you know, the same struggle. Jesus Christ, that was loud. Yo, Pride! Thank you for the 5 membership gifted, dude. Thank you. Congrats to Teb. That's gonna happen 5 times and it's really loud. I keep forgetting to turn it down, but thank you very much, dude. And congrats to Tab, Zachary, Fellow of Ice, and Evening Snack Man for the membership. Enjoy the emotes. You got the yippee emote. Got the classic lol. I think you have Kappa. Maybe you have Kappa. You got the Orre. Yes, enjoy. Okay. I think that's the last one. It's nice to have open-minded people online. Yeah, you know, you just I think it's important to have conversations with people who are different, and I think it can only benefit you, you know? Yeah, that's good, Teb. Yeah, it can be rough, man. Like, a lot of the times, I really don't blame... I don't blame people necessarily when they're racist or something, because a lot of the times it is just because of their upbringing and just general ignorance. And that's why I think instead of demonizing these individuals, it's much better to try and help them be less ignorant, like what happened to me, right? And just expose them more to the actual realities of life, which is that there's insane variability amongst all humans, regardless of silly demographics such as race or religion or sexuality or whatever. You know? So instead of demonizing those people, I think it's much better to inform them. And a lot of times, just that will... I don't want to say cure them. That sounds a little silly, but it'll make them see the error of their ways, like I did when I was younger. Yippee! Feel sad for racists. They can't have good food and they miss out on great people. It's true, man. It is true. Especially like the 2 groups that I was raised to dislike, you know, black people and Jewish people are literally the funniest people I've ever met in my life. They're the funniest fucking dudes. You're missing out on a whole lot of laughs if you're cutting out those 2 demographics, man. There's some fucking heavy hitters, especially in the field of comedy. I once got the trophy for the best fart in the house. It's a game my family plays at home every month. My husband won 5 times in a row. Now I deliver the dirtiest, wettest, stinkiest fart you can imagine. Congrats. Congratulations. Hope you win next week, man. Nice. Or next month, sorry. Very cool. Hi, youngling. Like gray eyes. Okay, gray eyes was not funny. Gray eyes was not a funny guy. He was a very intimidating, scary guy and very wise. He was not funny. Yeah, dude maxed out his fart skill. It's pretty impressive. 3 in the morning watching you every day. Hell yeah. 3 in the morning. You're in the past, man. 6 over here. You guys ready for the Oblivion remake? They're showing it today. I mean, they officially announced that they're showing it today at 11. Now, whether the rumors are true or not that they're gonna shadow drop it today, but I mean, they're definitely doing something today. They'd focus on a new game instead of remastering. I mean, luckily, it's not Bethesda. It's Virtuoso, right? So it's not like Bethesda's working on this instead of working on Elder Scrolls 6, right? That's the good news, is that it's a completely different team doing it. And that team, they don't really make games. Like, when I was trying to find a single game that Virtuoso has made, I couldn't find anything. Maybe somebody in chat knows more than me, but I could only find a bunch of different ports that they've done. Like, they just, like, port games from, like, the PC to the Switch or whatever. So, it doesn't seem like they even make games. So, that's nice, at least. It's like somebody that doesn't make games that's working on it, so it's not like we're missing out on a possible release or something. But I know what you mean, dude. Okay, there's a dude right there. I wonder if he'll jump out if I'm prone. I think proning is quieter. Oh, that dude's walking. I think proning is quieter than crouching. I'm not sure, though. At least there's no runners here, thank God. If it's that different, I'm going to check it out. It is supposed to be quite different. So, like, what has leaked is that they are redoing the combat of the game to I think what they officially said is make stamina management far more important, so they're completely reworking stamina, which has led people to say that they're making it more Dark Souls-y. I don't think it's going to be that far, but it's definitely going to be like you're going to actually have to manage your stamina when you're in combat. Obviously they're going to completely rework the spell casting because the spell casting is really bad in Oblivion. If for anyone that hasn't played Oblivion, magic is really cool in Oblivion because you can actually make your own spells, which wasn't in Skyrim. It's really, really cool. You can make like a bajillion different spells that do different things, buff you, debuff enemies, steals their life and electrocutes them, all types of stuff like that. But the actual casting of magic in Oblivion is lame as hell. It was literally just like you would press the bumper and your dude would just go pew, pew, pew. Like, it was really lame casting the magic, but it had a really cool magic system in place. So I think that'll be really fucking cool. I would highly recommend magic in Oblivion if they have like reworked the spell casting, because crafting your own spells was super neat. But yeah, they're calling it a remaster. I guess it depends who you ask what is, like, you know, a remaster or a remake. I consider it a remake. For me, a remaster is basically what they did with this game, right? This game is a perfect example. They up-res the textures a little bit, but they keep all the same story, all the same levels and everything. They just like up-res the textures a little bit. They give it a little bit better lighting maybe, and that's it, right? For the Oblivion one, they have completely recreated the entire game in Unreal Engine 5, which to me, that's a remake. And the fact that they're like rebalancing the stamina, they're redoing the spell casting, I consider that just a full remake. I don't know why they're calling it a remaster, but I consider it a remake. But that's today at 11. So at, I believe, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when they are doing the showcase for it, which I'll be working. I won't be able to watch, unfortunately. But according to the leaks, they are going to show it, and then at the end of the showcase, they're going to say, all right, the game is out right now. That's what the leaks say. So it may be out as early as like 11:30 or something a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So just in like 5 hours or so, you could be downloading and playing the Oblivion remake. I personally hope that's not true, because I still have a lot of games I need to get through. And Expedition 33 comes out in 2 days, so I think it would be really dumb of Microsoft to release the Oblivion remake 2 days before one of their biggest games, but we'll see. Graphics will be 4K, yeah. Equipment repair is still there? Oh, yeah. That was a thing, huh? Got Oblivion remastered before GTA 6, Elder Scrolls 6, or Helldivers 2 update. For the remastered Last of Us 1, it's gonna be fire. When I hear remaster, I think of what COD did. If it comes out today, taking some of my grocery money to buy it. Stuttering while typing. Well, since it's a Microsoft game, it'll be day one Game Pass. So anybody that has Game Pass, you'll be able to play it via that, which is nice. Don't know why we're getting so many games this year. Me neither. I'll be honest. This year is insane. Like, the amount of games we're getting this year is actually insane. There's so many. I still need to play The Last Berserker or whatever it's called, Kazan. That Souls-like that came out. I still need to play Atomfall, which is like a Fallout survival game. And then, yeah, Expedition 33 comes out in 2 days. I wanted to play Assassin's Creed Shadows just because I thought it'd be funny if we, you know, played that and kind of made fun of it. But I haven't got to play that either. Thanks for stopping by, Prideful. And thank you once again for the gifted, dude. That was super nice of you. Hope you have a good day. I'm sneaking, baby. I'm sneaking over here. Let me guess. This is gonna be really loud. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Let's go.
Assassin's Creed Shadows would be another Mass Effect Andromeda. You play 10 hours, give up halfway, and never return. I really appreciate your faith in me, Buzz. I mean, you're probably right. I never even finished Avowed, dude. I never even finished Avowed. I was really enjoying that game, too. But I came back, and then all this shit had came out, and I was like, well, I don't really want to play Avowed because that, like, is a lot of story I have to pay attention to, you know? And I kind of just wanted to chill. I wanted a game where I could chill, and I was like, well, Last of Us 2 I can chill because, you know, I've already played it once back on PS4. So I can, like, at least I don't have to pay tons of attention to the story or anything. I can kind of just chill, shoot the shit with chat. Before, you know, a bunch of new, even more new games are coming out. And plus, it kind of just lined up because season 2 of the show is going on, right? So yeah, that's why.
What is that?
I know somebody had asked.
A quarter of what?
Maybe it was Chris. Somebody had asked if like, oh, I thought you liked Avowed. So you don't like Avowed since you didn't finish it? No, I do really like Avowed. I do actually really like it. It's literally just the fact that I was hustling and bustling and turbo busy for over 3 weeks every single day in Japan, and I just wanted something I could chill, you know? That's literally the only reason I came back and I played this instead of Avowed. That's it. I fully intend to go back and finish Avowed at some point this year when we have a lull in releases, you know? And that's probably when I'll also take a look at Assassin's Creed Shadows and stuff. Yeah, they were on me, man. Unlimited Game Pass is clutch. Yeah, Game Pass is the GOAT. It really is. It's not a very fun game story-wise. You can't complete it fully because of level blocks. You're forced into repetitive ass. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dude, I hate it when games do that. I literally hate it when games are like, oh, you want to progress the main story? Too bad. We're forcing you to do our subpar side shit. I hate that, man. Just let me beeline main quest if I want to. You know, I bought the fucking game, man. Let me play it at my own pace. If I want to go through the main quest and just ass blast through it in 15 hours or whatever, let me do that. I don't even like it in the Spider-Man games where they'll be like, oh, hey, you're waiting from a call from Mary Jane. Go do some side shit. And you have to, like, stop a couple robberies or something. I don't even like that. I just want to boom, 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 you know, fly through. You straight? You interested? Only reason I could think you're asking. Hmm? Not seeing Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remastered in the Xbox store. I guess I'm waiting for the video if the leaks are true. Yeah. It should be in like 4 hours. Brother, if anybody's a gay bitch, it's the dude with that profile picture that's leaving hate comments on a small streamer at 6:30 a.m. on a weekday. Okay? Look at your life. Come on. Get it together. Also, get mogged. My donkey on Pokemon? Yeah, you're a fucking weeb, bro.
You can take your mask off.
It's not even main
Thank you.
quest. It's main objectives to the main quest. What? Oh, that's insane. Can tell why you're a small streamer now. Yeah, let's see your channel, bud. Let's see your channel, actually. Let's pop it up. Oh, that's interesting. 2 subs, 9 videos. Okay. Interesting. A whole 199 views. Wow. Oh, and you know what's really crazy? This guy's been on YouTube since 2013. Which means he's a fully grown man talking shit online. He's been on YouTube for at least 12 years. He's a fully grown man. Let's see some 10 out of 10 content from this guy. Let's take a look. He's clearly a professional YouTuber. Let's take some notes. I love his naming scheme. For Honor 2017-0325. Yep, this is good. It's good. We'll see a Battlefield clip. Let's take a look at this. Okay. On console. Yikes. Okay, pretty standard shot. Does he get the other guy? Unfortunate. Could have been a cool clip. Yeah, yikes. I don't know if you really know too much about being a successful content creator. Yeah. I'd maybe stay in your own lane, bud. Just saying. Oh, me? Hundreds of thousands of views every month, hundreds of subs gained, if not sometimes over 1 million views every single month. Over 99% average like ratio on my streams. Yeah. I think I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm going to be honest. A lot better than you are. That's for damn sure. Even the side quests have entire level blocks at the beginning of the game. You'll get a side quest in the beginning of the game that's made for halfway through. Oh, God. And it's not something that you can, like, just do if you're really good. Like, even under-leveled. Like, it's just straight up like, nah, bro. You cannot do this. That seems wild. Can I make this jump? It really doesn't look like I can make this. Oh, I can just go down. Okay. Will I still be live when the video comes out for Oblivion? No, sadly not. I work in 26 minutes, which is something Foxhound has never heard of. It's probably like I'm speaking a foreign language to the guy, especially with that Pokemon profile picture. But yeah, I work in 26 minutes, so I will unfortunately be predisposed until about 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
We did it. We sure did.
So when I get off though, I mean, I'm sure while I'm working, I'll be able to take a look at like the reveal or whatever. Actually, I'll probably just wait. I'll take a look at it on stream.
Right there?
Yeah.
That's the path we would have taken. No infected.
Cool, Lev.
Mm.
Let's not tell the others about what happened. I don't want Yara to worry.
You're a good brother. Can I ask you a question?
Okay?
Do you regret shaving your head?
We're not supposed to have regrets.
Lev.
I wish I had just ran away.
Oh, instant death at one hit. Damn.
Be caught in all of this. She'd be back home, taking care of our mom.
Does your mom need taking care of?
She's our mom. It's our duty.
Jesus, you sound like fucking Tony Soprano. She's a mom. We gotta take care of her. No, Tony, you don't. Your mother is a manipulative, crazy bitch. Okay? Let her rot. My goodness. You've been edging on Oblivion content, dude? That's crazy. That's a tough nut, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That is not the easiest wank. Oblivion content? Oof. Have I watched any more of The Sopranos? I don't think I've watched a single episode since the last one that I talked about. I haven't really watched any shows, honestly. Like I finished me and my dad finished the season of Solo Leveling and the season of ReZero, and like literally that was like the only thing I was watching. Sopranos is such a slow show. It is, dude. It's fucking brutal. I don't really understand it, to be honest. I find it like very boring. A lot of the time. I've kind of like, I was trying to just brute force through it, but I'm like over halfway through season 4, I think. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And like, if you compare it with like the greats of TV, of like obviously live action TV, you compare it to like Breaking Bad. You compare it to, I would say like a lot of Sons of Anarchy, Game of Thrones season 1 through 5, Dexter season 1 through 5, right? Like The Wire. If you compare it to like these other really good TV shows, I don't know. I feel like it just lacks. I do not find it as compelling. Yeah, Solo Leveling is good, man. I don't think it's like revolutionary or anything, but it's fun.
Wait, why? Because they want to kill you. With me, they're just worried about a backgammon rematch.
What's backgammon?
I'm gonna go in the front door, grab the stuff, come right back. You're staying here, yeah?
Oh, this is where the Rat King is, right? I thought you fought it as Ellie. I guess you fight it as Abby. Has it happened? I just got here. What, Oblivion? Is that what you're asking about? Oblivion happens, I think, at 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So in a little less than 5 hours from now. 4 hours and 50 minutes is Oblivion Remaster. No, the golf game. Oh, yeah. I did. Matey, did. Favorite anime is Bleach, since that was your first one. Bleach is very good. I mean, it has a shit ton of filler, but it's very good. You've never watched Breaking Bad? Watch Breaking Bad, and then you'll realize how bad Sopranos is. I know I'm a bit biased, just like Fuzz is a bit biased. Like, Fuzz is a bit biased towards Sopranos because he's fucking Italian. I'm a bit biased towards Breaking Bad because I'm a chemist, right? But even if you're not into science, Breaking Bad still clears. The first season can be a little slow.
I'm a wolf! Don't shoot! It's me! It's Abby!
Abby? It's Abby. Shit. She alone? Open the gate.
Tulsa King fans? I haven't watched it, but I have heard good things. That's the one with the guy, right? I don't know his name. But
Abby, get in here before some scars see you.
that guy, right? Really disappointed with the new Lazarus anime? I haven't heard of it.
Hey, guys.
Sopranos is not better than Breaking Bad, dude. You're so wrong, Fuzz. You're so wrong. It's insane.
What does he need?
I can't talk about it.
Let's pull up the IMDb scores or the Rotten Tomatoes scores. I guarantee you Breaking Bad clears Sopranos.
Hey, is Nora around? Yesterday she said she was shipping out here.
Just left the last transport, but she'll be back.
Okay, thanks.
How are they still getting new recruits?
Maybe they're brainwashed.
That looks like Joel. Your chemist, son. Name all the chemicals. Wait, now I'm curious. IMDb score for Sopranos. It's sitting at a 9.2 out of 10. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty fucking good. 9.2 out of 10. I would not give it anywhere near a 9.2 out of 10. IMDb score for Breaking Bad, 9.5 out of 10. Not only is it higher, but Sopranos only has 550,000 reviews. Breaking Bad has 2.3 million reviews. So it's a significantly larger sample size and a higher score. Have I watched Suits? I have not. I've seen clips of it, though. If you don't look it up, I have to now. I looked it up for you, don't worry. Sopranos had too many seasons. They don't know how to end it. Sopranos gotta have more awards than Breaking Bad. Let's see. Oh. Says... I think it just said... Top rated TV number one. It is number one. No, popularity, it's at 26. It's won 16 primetime Emmys, 169 wins, and 269 nominations. Let's see, Sopranos. Sopranos IMDb. Sopranos, 21 primetime Emmys. So it does win versus 16. 126 wins compared to Breaking Bad's 169 wins. So Breaking Bad actually has more wins total, just not primetime Emmys. And Sopranos has 312 nominations, whereas Breaking Bad has 269 nominations. So Breaking Bad it won more, but was nominated less. So it has a significantly higher like win percentage, whereas it looks like Sopranos was nominated more but won less. But it did win more primetime Emmys specifically. So it depends how much value you put on Emmys. Sopranos is ranked the 9th highest TV show of all time. It is top rated TV show of number 9 of all time. Breaking Bad is rated, drumroll please, number 1 TV show of all time. Happy poop, not the happy poop, no! God damn it. You gotta watch it with an open mind. I mean, this is my first time ever watching Sopranos. I came in with a completely open mind because I didn't know anything about Sopranos other than everybody hyping it up. And I don't know, I just haven't jived with it too much. I'm almost done with season 4. Breaking Bad definitely wouldn't have happened without the Sopranos. Oh, that's probably true. Yeah, Sopranos is definitely very pivotal to like show development. How do I send an ugly poop? I don't think there is an ugly poop. If you don't enjoy the Sopranos, you don't have the makings of a varsity athlete. It's just boring. That's my problem with Sopranos. There's a lot of plot lines that literally go nowhere and only last one episode. And I think that's another thing is like the Sopranos is crafted in a way that I don't like TV shows to be crafted. Sopranos is crafted in a way to where if you were on TV and you open an episode, you can watch the episode without ever watching any Sopranos. Like that is literally how the show is crafted, where each episode can kind of be a standalone. yes, episodes do impact other episodes, but not as much as other TV shows. Whereas like something like Breaking Bad, it is a continuous narrative through and through, and you have to watch the last episode before you watch the next episode. You know? You telling me you don't want to sit in a strip club with too much gel in your hair, in a leather jacket, eating cold cut sandwiches with other grown men, while you're looking at a 6 out of 10 with the fakest tits known to man spinning around on a pole? You telling me you don't want to do that? Come on, forget about it. I need to rewatch Breaking Bad, but personally, it ain't gonna change my opinion on The Sopranos. Well, see, that's not going into it with an open mind, Fuzz. That's going into it already thinking it's not gonna beat Sopranos. Have you seen The Wire? What's your thoughts on The Wire? I think The Wire is like very good, up there with the top TV shows of all time as well. And that's a cop show. All right, Playboy. Appreciate you stopping by, dude. Take care. Sayonara. The Wire's legit. I love The Wire. Okay. Yeah, The Wire is great. I think The Wire is better than Sopranos. I think Breaking Bad is better. It's hard to talk about certain shows because they did go to shit after certain seasons, you know? Like Dexter season 1 through 5, goated. So fucking goated. After season 5 though, terrible. So it's like I can't really talk about like all of Dexter being good. Same with Game of Thrones, right? Season 1 through 5 of Game of Thrones, incredible. I love it. After season 5, like season 6 is like okay. Season 7 is trash, right? So it's like I can't really talk about all of Game of Thrones. But yeah, I think The Wire is consistently good. I think Breaking Bad is consistently good for sure. Sons of Anarchy I also think is really good. I think it would be in my top 6 probably. It'd probably be like top 6. I really like Sons of Anarchy as well. Yeah, no, he's never going to finish the books. I've accepted that. That's why the last one I read was Storm of Swords. Peaky Blinders, I haven't seen it. Walking Dead is the same. It fell off around 6th, 7th season. I fell off of The Walking Dead season 2 when they were at that fucking farm the whole time. And I was just like, bro, what are we doing? Get off the fucking fam. That was brutal. I hated that. Season 2 was raw. I don't know how people got through season 2. It was so boring for me. I'm like, dude, when are we getting off this fucking farm? Yeah, it does climax with the Rick Shane altercation, right? I think that is. But I just like started reading the comics for Walking Dead. I was like, wait, these are just way better. Like the comics are just way better, way darker, way better. Like I've talked about it before, but in the show, in like season 3 of the show, Lori, you know, Rick's wife, she dies giving childbirth, right? And then the daughter survives. In the comic, the governor attacks the prison. She has the baby. She's running with the baby. The governor shoots her in the back, and she goes, ugh. She falls and she crushes her own baby into bits on the pavement. And she dies and the baby dies. Bruh. When I read that shit, it gave me like adrenaline. I was like, what the fuck did I just read? What the fuck? Like, it got the blood pumping, dude. I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. I did not expect it to go like, it goes dark in the comics. And it makes sense because it's the same guy that does Invincible, Robert Kirkman. Which Invincible also very, very good. It's not a real-time, you know, or live-action TV, but very good. Blue Bloods, I know this shit is just predictable from what I've seen. I haven't heard of it. I thought you said True Blood, and I was like, True Blood, I liked, but I gotta be honest, it just turned into softcore porno. It got way too porno-y for me. I was like, okay, I've seen fucking suki. I've seen sukis. Titties. Enough. I don't need to see. And why is everybody going for this bucktooth bitch? Why do all these vampires and stuff want suki? Like, the hottest dudes on the planet. You got hot vampires, hot werewolves. You got like the hottest dudes ever, and they're all going for this like chick that is just ugh. But True Blood was good for a little while. But yeah, it was just like, okay, I've seen enough man ass and titties. I'm good. Oh, I haven't heard of that. Twilight did ruin vampires for a while. Twilight really leaned into the vampires are gay.
Fucking traitor. Hi, guys.
Oh,
Uh,
Abby.
Did you hear
they
about
love
Dana?
burritos.
I heard rumors. Hope you're not spreading them.
No, we're not.
Good. Keep it that way.
Damn. She's flexed on him.
What is wrong with you talking to her about that?
Making Twilight 5. I didn't like any of them, but my mom would watch them nonstop. I've talked about it before, but my tactic in middle school and junior high was I realized all the chicks were really into Twilight. And so I read Twilight just to like talk to the chicks about Twilight. And if you think that's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard and it would never work, it worked. I was the first out of all my friends getting girlfriends, making out with chicks. Got me my first bra and panty pick. That shit worked, man. Sometimes you gotta go undercover. I mean, it wasn't like I was gay or anything. But, you know, so sometimes you gotta do your research. You gotta become one of them. It seemed like an easy thing to make from scratch. Flour tortillas and beans. Yeah, true. I love a burrito, man. I'm actually probably gonna have a burrito after I end the stream. Got some chicken sliced up. Got some rice. Got some cheese. Oh, yeah. I can have enough man ass, just like I can have enough like anime titties, you know. It's like there's a certain point where I'm like, okay,
Still cleaning
they're
this
losing
place?
their beauty.
Yep. One floor at a time.
It's like learning horoscopes to talk to women. It is.
Oh, for sure.
It
Lots
is.
of floors we still need to hit.
Ugh. Good luck.
All the accusations being gay for just knowing what they want to talk about. Listen, if there's anything I've learned throughout life, it's that dudes will call you gay for the lamest shit ever. They will call you gay for the silliest of things. I get called gay a bajillion times. But guess what? They're the same guys that are going to come up to you and be like, bro, how did you get with her? Which I've had tons of times in my life. That's because dudes, especially straight dudes, they don't know shit about women. They don't know shit about how women think, how to converse with women. They have no idea. A straight dude is always like the worst dude to ask about that shit.
What you got there?
Splints, tongue depressors, bedpans.
Is there anything surgical?
Now the gay guys,
Saw some stuff like
they'll
that
tell you
outside
how
a
to
while
get
back.
chicks, bro. They know.
Thanks.
You have a gay friend, dude? The gay guy will tell you everything a chick likes. He'll tell you what to say. Like, you're texting a chick and you got a gay dude with you. Oh, it's like a cheat code, bro. They will tell you exactly what to say. And it's like you're fucking putting in the code that's the keypad to the chick's panties or something. It's just beep, beep. It's insane. It's OP.
Hey. Abby. They got you out here too? Yeah, what a haul. I need some medical supplies. Can you put me where I'm supposed to be?
Abby, just checked in with Isaac. He wants you back at the farm.
Let me talk to Isaac.
Talk to him in person. You're going back with the next shipment. Sorry.
What are you doing?
She's been AWOL since yesterday. Give me your hands.
Shit.
You call it gay for washing your ass? Like, I just want to smell like shit. Yeah.
Hey! Let me the fuck
Yeah.
out!
Dudes are actually like retarded.
I never thought I'd see you on Isaac's bedside.
Dudes will be like, what? Did you just feel an emotion? What are you, a queer? It's like, what? What? I'm a human.
I need some medical supplies.
Why?
Jesus, bro. Did you do your hair this morning?
Syndrome. Bashed forearm.
What are you getting ready to suck a dick or something? Like, bro, what?
Mel.
It's the funniest shit. Meanwhile, chicks are like making out with each other at sleepovers, and they're just like, "Yeah, I'm straight, by the way."
What?
It's like, what the fuck?
We haven't cleared out the lower floors yet.
Would they have what I need?
Yeah, probably, but it's rough down there.
I'll be fine.
But a spider jumped at her 5 minutes later. Take care, Zachary. I'm about to get off too.
Had nothing to do with this.
Of course.
All right, come on.
Oh, perfect time. I do have to go. I'll be off probably at about 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll go live a little bit later today, and we'll take a look at the Oblivion reveal. Of course, you guys will know more than me, because it'll probably already be out if the leaks are true. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by. I appreciate all the likes on the stream, and of course, I appreciate Prideful with the 5 gifted. Very, very nice of him, and TS for the fucking the happy poo. I'll never get used to saying that. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see all of you in the next video or stream Maroney. Bye bye.